Be a farmer, quick.
Brother Farmer.
Howdy.
Moo. Oh no.
I'll wait until I see the whites of his doggy eyes. What? I thought we all said we had one.
Pay me.
The sounds are working now. What you see before you appear, before the lights go out, is a funny little dolphin. Every time someone says they have no tokens, they walk up to the machine.
We got 1 billion tokens.
Again, though.
You got 1 billion tokens?
Oh, not really.
God damn it.
Lifts him up, he's like shakes him upside down. Hey everybody, welcome back to Tabletop Notch. We are coming to you live tonight with a very special 4-episode arc of Tabletop Notch to bridge the gap between Campaign 1 and Campaign 2. More details to come of Campaign 2. If you watched the talk pack, we sprinkled some light hints, but there will be more to come as more stuff is available. Yeah, it was pretty light. It was like we're returning to 5 people, and
it's a campaign.
Yeah, it is a campaign. But tonight we have some wonderful guests. Welcome back, Alex and Talon.
Hello.
And we will be taking a little journey tonight, courtesy of the Yagold family, which for longtime fans of the show was a bit of a meme, if you will. At a certain point, in Campaign 1, one of our main characters kicked and killed a villager who came up to him and said, "Gimme your gold," and the joke was that he wasn't being robbed, he was introducing himself as Gimme your gold. So tonight we are meeting some other members of the Yagold family.
The Yagold Empire.
Yes, the extended Yagold contingency. But before we dive in, should we go around and do the usual spiel?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm
will.
trying to figure. We're also trying a new thing where we're going live on TikTok as well because we're not old.
So if you're under the age of 20,
I am literally
open your
trying
phones
to figure out where to go to look at me being live.
TikTok.
I'm on it.
Okay, step 1 done.
You're young.
I do it on my PC
God
when I
damn it.
monitor
Should
TikTok
I-
chat.
I'm working
Can I
on
even-
it. It'll be fine. No, don't even worry.
Please,
about
start us
So-
off.
it. Go ahead.
You're watching us live Sunday, Twitch, and TikTok maybe right now.
Probably not, but maybe.
Probably not.
But otherwise, you can catch the podcast version of this show. Goes live on Tuesdays, wherever you listen to podcasts. All the ones you know about, the ones I know about. Also on Tuesdays, the YouTube video will get uploaded, but only to those who are Patreon subscribers. Otherwise, you get a secret little link in your Patreon feed. Otherwise, they go live on Fridays. You can watch the full episodes on YouTube. We're on all the social medias, including TikTok. Maybe. There's videos there. Maybe there's lives right now. But anywhere you find your social medias, if you search Tabletop Notch, you'll find us there. Little funny, stupid clips. Not always stupid. Sometimes they're actually good. Recaps of episodes.
Bitch.
They're always good. Recaps, little tidbits, behind the scenes stuff. Find us there. We're also on Discord. There's a very active Discord community that you should join us at. That we had some great questions. We addressed a lot of the questions from there last week when we did our 3rd tabletop talks. But there's so much else going on there. There's fan art. There's people talking about their own homebrew stuff. There's people discussing our/Matt's homebrew stuff. Recaps of our first campaign, which is over now. There will be there'll be a discussion forum for this episode later on.
I don't know what there's going to be to discuss, but
Let's see. But thank you to our mods that are always doing great work over there, Pokodoko and Dude. We have our timestampers over there, Jeremiah and Dude. Thank you to you guys and our people that help us with the fandom, that is being slowly built. That is gathering stuff from campaign 1 as we go. Thank you to those that are working on that.
I tried to burn through a whole bunch of lingering questions after the talks episode to get back to people. People had some great questions. I hope we gave some satisfying answers.
So Matt, you were using the Tabletop Notch account on Discord. So if you search they'll probably tag Matt Response, but that's his avatar.
We're also adding them to the fandom, I believe. I think we're gonna try to, because I think
a
Discord's
little
like,
list.
as they get inactive, it's like harder to find them. So I think we're gonna try to find things, not unlike.
I'll keep going if you need time. But Patreon, click the button for Patreon.
I did it already.
She already clicked the button for Patreon. There's 3 tiers there. The top 2 get you access to awesome homebrew PDFs, a very thick thing that Matt is holding up right now, with so many cool things to put into your campaign, with so many cool little arts by like Pogodoko and homebrew stuff that you've seen in our campaign, some that you haven't, all sorts of stuff on there. There is a lower tier that still gets you the YouTube before it gets released to everybody else. Trying not to use the word premiere.
Oh, I see what's happening.
But then I used it. So please join our Patreon if you are so inclined. We have merch. There's some new merch.
Okay, I'll
I'm
focus
sorry.
for this
You're
one.
killing it.
You're doing so good.
One after the
I've-
other.
I've
Normally we
almost
bounce
gotten
around
there.
and do this.
Yes.
I think there's people watching us on TikTok. I can't find out how to read the chat from mobile when it's streaming from a PC quite
I
yet.
see your phone. Maybe I'll see if I can
Touch it with your young hand.
Young.
I'll try. my
Okay,
best.
so
Thank
we
you,
have
Young.
some new merch, and it all features our incredible artist Pokodoko. The first things
Pokodoko's
first,
the best.
the owl bear art is now all individually
they're
set
hard
to
to see
cute
there.
little baby pins of 2 different sizes.
Cute baby owlbear pin.
Enhance.
Man, that, yeah, for
Enhance.
sure. And another little owlbear art is
Boom.
mother.
I just want to say it took him like 15 seconds.
Oh, we noticed.
It's all good.
Oh, I found you all. I found you all.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you, Talon. We added a cute little summer beverage canister. It's a
Adorable.
glass cup.
Baby owlbear is rolling around.
Baby owlbear plus Grabbyn on an Mirage. It's been shifted upward. This is just the
Prototype.
sample sale. It's just a little different now, but it's on the website. I'm ready to go.
Did not
And
understand what that meant.
in a different world, we've got the I Can Do Anything journal from Orba. It's got the scythe that Pokodoko has made. I altered it just to match the colors and stuff. It's in black and it's in white.
In the middle.
You want to put that on? Oh, that's a bit.
Yeah, we can do that.
This
That is
one?
so cool.
Like that.
Nope, this one?
Big
There we
one.
go.
Yeah.
We got there.
Aw.
So it's like that. It's a
cute.
cute little moleskin. It comes in black or
Adorable.
white. If you need some extra boost in confidence while you're writing your next Dungeons and Dragons character.
Next great masterpiece.
So go check those out. Pokodoko again.
And your buttons.
Oh, yeah, and the pins.
We
the
did.
beauty- And the
Oh,
Grabbyn
did
on
you
the
say?
Grabbyn on an
You were
We
too
were-
busy
I was,
solving the
I
problem.
was too busy being young. My bad.
Grow up.
Oh, amazing. That was all of the merchandise. Do you need to acclimate people to how things are running tonight, or is that post theme?
I'll do the little intro and then we'll talk.
Okay.
So we've spoken at length enough. So I believe that it is time for us, for those who haven't already seen it. I hope you enjoy this treat for the first time. To throw it over to our Yagolds intro, modeled after the community intro, and when we come back from that, we will give a little introduction as to what kind of hijinks we're up to, and then we'll just dive in, and we'll see you guys there.
All right, you guys ready?
It's not campaign 1, it's not campaign 2, it's something else, a campaign for you. Somebody said the Yagolds are in town, they could be kicked down, knocked out, dead and around. I can't count the gold coins you will pay. One by one, they all might die today.
We're back.
We're used to our intro being like a minute and a half, and this one's like 20
just talking.
seconds or something. All right, everyone.
Yes, right. Serious. Very serious.
The Yagolds are always up to something. Incessant scheming is in their blood, and they'll always adhere to the ideology that an honest living is a sucker's game. A large extended family has given them strength in numbers, but if the Yagolds have a collective Achilles heel, it's the fact that they just can't help themselves when they learn of an enticing score, even if the challenge exceeds their capabilities. Over the years, dozens of these related rapscallions have perished in various horrifying and embarrassing ways as they found themselves outclassed by monsters or adventurers that they believed were easy marks. Where there's rumor of reward, the Yagolds are sure to show. And who cares that their average life expectancy is 37 years old? All that means is they need a sibling to die young so they can live a long, happy life.
So young.
A few days ago, local town criers announced the return of Ichabus Ultimari's Preeminent Combatant Challenge, a grueling test of strength, wits, and fortitude designed with the purpose of identifying the most capable champions on the continent. Unfortunately, in its very first iteration almost 9 years ago, someone died during the trials. The substantial monetary prize was never claimed, and the partially underground structure where the event took place was sealed shut. With the passage of time comes the fading of memories, and now that the tragic and unnecessary death of William the Chaste is buried in the past, the challenge is back. The potential gold promised to the victors is the same exorbitant sum from 9 years prior, which, when you take inflation into account, is a shitload of money. However,
Technically speaking.
as brave mages and knights of great competence have flocked to town, you have grown more and more concerned that you're grossly outmatched by their talents, and thus a scheme was born. Scuttlebutt at the tavern has informed you that not only is the monetary reward equal to the original contest, it's the exact same gold. In his haste to whitewash William's demise, Mr. Ultimari ordered the arena immediately sealed, leaving everything inside just as it was, including the victor's vault with all its handsome riches. To transfer the gold to the new course, the original one must first be unsealed. And rather than risk your lives robbing Ichabus's armored entourage, why not slip into the now defunct challenge chambers and snag the booty before it's bundled up? Having learned the arena is now unsealed, the plan is simple. Using the cover of night, sneak into Ichabus's property and work your way to the vault before the gold gets transferred in the days that follow. The Preeminent Combatant Challenge is a labyrinthine series of rooms containing various tests and trials. Or that's what it was 9 years ago. Today you have no idea if the rooms are still in working order, if they're active but malfunctioning, or if they simply serve as a convenient home for rodents and burrowing critters. Unlike the terms of the original challenge, there's no overall time limit, so you have that going for you. Another advantage for you ambitious Yagolds is the fact that no one is supervising your performance, meaning that you can solve the rooms in any way you damn well please. Certain rooms may require completing a puzzle or defeating mechanical beasts, while others you will find can simply be bypassed entirely by cheating or smashing your way through the walls.
Yeah.
In addition, though you travel as a group, make no mistake that in true Yagold fashion, you are in this mostly for yourselves. Yagolds are petty and selfish and have no problem playing dirty to get the edge over someone else. But they would also never explicitly harm their brothers and sisters. At the end of the day, they do have an odd sense of community with their fellow Yagolds. As you delve into the challenge arena, you'll find that while exploring rooms and completing trials, you may be rewarded with special oaken tokens that can be redeemed for helpful potions and items, as well as make it easier to access the vault at the end of the event. This is where we'll talk a little bit about our first time. It's been a long sort of requested feature that we do something that has a little audience participation. So using bits, you can, a certain amount of bits, what did we set that as?
500.
Every 500 bits, the group of Yagolds exploring the challenge may discover an additional oaken token that can be used to purchase and aid with them with boons.
I think we've already hit one.
Are you lying or?
No,
I think you've had 5.
That's
actually.
1,000 bits.
We've already got 2.
So we may find ourselves with some oaken tokens.
Thank you.
In addition, every 15 subs is a malfunction, which, unlike the tokens that will aid our adventurers, the malfunctions may cause the challenge arenas to act in unpredictable ways that may make it more difficult for them to traverse the trials.
We're already at 12 out of 15 for that.
We haven't even got into it.
I know.
A brisk 30-minute ride
Oh my god, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
to the northwest of the city. has brought you to the hilly expanse of Hakathrice Fields, an area that even with only sparse clusters of forestation feels furtive in its topography. Some winding trails and folded landscape that from an aerial view might look like the scrunched back of a short-haired dog when you scratch it. Markings on a few trees bearing the sigil of the Ultimari family crest has led you to believe that you're getting close to your intended destination. So you've dismounted from your horses and are now creeping along a ridge toward a shallow ravine, using the light of the full moon to guide you. A constant clamor of noisy crickets is orchestrating a convenient cover. Oh my god, those crickets are loud. Holy fucking shit. They're not quite that loud. They're about yay loud. Biggest cricket. Is orchestrating a convenient cover. That's still too loud. Orchestrating a convenient cover.
Really quite a quad.
For the sound of your footsteps. Which is good, because as you move past the next bundle of underbrush, you spot a sleeping sentry posted on a stool beside a large circular wooden door that seems to lead into the very hillside itself. His horse is tied to a nearby sapling maybe 20-25 feet away, and the guard isn't particularly well armored, but he does have a sword strapped to his waist and a spear leaning up against the closest rock. It's light security for a place that may contain within it an embarrassment of riches, which should tell you something about the owner and proprietor's confidence that there are few who would be foolish enough to enter. As it turns out, 4 of these foolish few look on from a distance, with a distinct glint of greed in their eyes. Cherall Yagold, the architect. Grabbyn Yagold, the instigator. Showmi Yagold, the debutante. And Tossus Yagold, the sycophant. So you find yourselves creeping along this ridge. So you're still at a distance where you could have a quiet conversation without possibly alerting this guard. The sounds of crickets covering a little bit of your approach. So the man's, slumped in a stool up against, and he has the door just off to his side. And he's got his spear to his left, he's got the sword on his hilt, and you can hear the horse occasionally kind of kick and scratch at the dirt beneath. So you guys are a little bit away, you're seeing the guard here.
Well, the architect, what is your plan?
All right. Do we think that's the only one?
Excuse me, fellow family member, but I believe he was talking to me.
He was talking to her.
I was talking to her.
He was talking to her.
Yes.
I was just posing a question, all right? Go on.
Well, I think the obvious choice.
I think you're wrong. I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay, fantastic. I think the obvious choice here is to lead this horse away so that the man can follow. But how would we lead the horse away is the question that you're asking yourselves, and I have just the answer.
We kill it.
Interesting.
The horse runs away after you kill it. That's the suggestion that you're making.
Well, we kill it and then we drag it away, and he has to come after it because that's his horse.
Or we could start becoming farmers, grow some hay, give it a couple of seasons for the hay to become delicious. We feed it to the horse, get him addicted to our stuff, and then start to lead him away with more of the hay.
I could be a farmer.
Honestly, it's 2 wonderful options that you guys have presented, and I'm big fans of what the way your minds work.
Let's farm.
Wait,
Let's farm.
all right. What? We need to get in here tonight. We don't have time for all that shit.
Oh, well, if you're going to be picky about it, then what would you suggest?
I'm happy to kill either the horse or him.
You want to just murder this man?
As farmers.
We could pretend to be farmers at the same time. Yes.
I can do that.
It's a wonderful idea to do all of those things, but the man is asleep, and I just wonder how he might know that we're farm. Is that important to the overall?
Do you not hear my nice southern drawl?
No, it's wonderful.
I'm a farmer from the south.
This is great.
I could see
He's not even going to hear us coming then, right?
that's a great. I was going to say yes.
So we're quiet farmers.
Grabbyn takes out his great sword.
On 3 then.
We're just jumping this map.
How far away are we from this person at this point?
Less than 100, 80, 90 feet away from him.
Okay,
It's
so
sort of there's like it's like a hilly terrain, so you guys are kind of at the crest of one hill, and then it dips down into a little valley, and that's where he's sitting with the door there. So it's down about 90 feet from where you are.
so if you and then
I'm glad you learned this sign language. It's very handy.
what? Oh, I see what he done.
Oh my god.
Somebody look out in case there's another guard. I'm going in. I'm gonna like exaggeratedly like lifting each leg at a time as I walk.
Give me a stealth check
Okay.
with disadvantage because you're wearing heavy armor.
Yep.
Okay. Oh,
Well, we won't be using that natural 20. We will instead use the 8.
8.
What a way to start the day.
As you're stomping through the grass and like along the ground, you're stepping over a number of roots of trees and things. But what you step on, it makes a noise. And at first you're worried that you've stepped on some kind of twig or branch that would make a kind of sharp snapping noise. But instead it makes kind of a hollow like thunk noise. And you look down and like pressed into the dirt, both from the weight of your footstep and possibly someone else who trod on it long ago, is a kind of wooden circular object with a number of small engravings on it. That is like a small disc, maybe 3 inches in diameter. And as you step on that thing and it makes a little bit of a noise, you see kind of, he begins to kind of rub his eyes.
I'd stop moving. Stand completely still. I put my greatsword back on my hip. I think he sees me.
be a farmer, quick.
Brother Farmer,
Howdy.
Moo.
what have you stumbled upon on our nice field?
What are you all doing here?
Oh my goodness, sir. Were you napping?
I'm in charge of watching this here.
Oh, watching the field? It's a nice field.
I can
What
tell
is there
you-
to watch?
You got a bunch of junk out here, and I just stepped on a bit of your junk.
Well, let me see the junk there.
It's under my foot. You gotta come over here and look at it.
He sort of groans, gets up from his seat.
As
He
this is
approaches.
happening, is
Yeah.
there a chance for me to circumvent all of this and untie the horse, possibly?
Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Sort of meandering over. He approaches with a little bit of caution, not in a like spooked way, but it seems from his reaction that this area that you're in, it's not the middle of nowhere. Like seeing someone here, he's not like, oh my god, I haven't seen a person in days. Like people pass through here sometimes. So as of now, your like presence isn't necessarily suspicious.
15.
15. So with the 3 talking to him as farmers, you watch as Cherall kind of slips between a couple of trees and you work your way around the perimeter. So it's going to take a second for you to get there, but
Okay.
he makes no indication that he noses you like on the tree line there. So what is it exactly you stepped on?
I don't know. I'm a bit more well versed in pest control than whatever the fuck this is. Could you help me?
This wouldn't be good for the cows, I'll say that much.
Sure. Listen, we've been unsealing this chamber back here because they've been, I don't know, there's some kind of game. Have you heard of Ichabus Altamari? Is that a name you know?
Yes.
No.
Sure, then you might be aware of his contests that he has. And the place has been littered with junk because we've been fishing stuff out of there periodically, trinkets and garbage. And you probably just stepped on something that was left behind, some kind of refuse.
It's got a weird foot feel. Come here and step right next to my foot here.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion? Natural 20.
Are you?
You're on fire.
What? New campaign,
This
new
is it.
anthem.
I know.
Foot feel, huh?
Yeah.
I like to try new things. Kinda wanders
And I'll like,
over, yeah.
how big is this thing? That
Like 3 inches in diameter. Like,
Can I give him 1.5 inches of it?
So you're both stepping on it?
Yep.
Okay.
Very intimate.
He gets like, he doesn't like get chest to chest. He
Yeah.
sticks his foot out a
And
little
I'm
bit.
leaning back.
Right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
He presses his foot down.
As soon as he gets on it, I'm gonna just like kind of take mine off. You feel that? and I'm gonna start to kind of slowly walk away from it.
Okay. As that's happening, you've gotten to the horse at
Okay.
this point. It's just tied like a rope to a sapling there that's by the side of the little valley there.
Great. I'm gonna try to untie from whatever it's connected to.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
God damn it, you bitch. Oh, 17.
Very dexterously slipping some of it. It wasn't tied to be permanent, so there's a couple
Right.
kind of loops that as you pull one free, it kind of unravels on its own a little bit, like, and you pull it free. So you unknotted the side from the tree. So now you've got the rope that's sort of led to the horse's sort of mane there.
Okay.
So you have it there. So as this is happening,
See what I mean?
let me see what it is. And he reaches down and he goes down and sort of grabs it. And it because it had sunk kind of so deep into the ground, it takes a little bit of prying. Like he has to kind of dig a little bit around the edges of it, and then he sort of pulls it off, and it's clawed in dirt. There's like pieces of dirt falling off as he picks it up.
You recognize that?
Looks like some kind of tiller for the earth.
Is that what that is?
That's what my best guess is.
You don't think they used these tokens inside the challenge area, and maybe this is one of those tokens?
Can I see it? Perhaps I can get a better look at it. Hey,
He holds it out to you.
I'm gonna get a little closer. It's a little hard to see.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. It's an one.
Well, I've heard that these things can be valuable, so if you don't mind, I might hang on to it.
Oh,
Doesn't pay much to watch the door.
Well, what are you gonna use it for?
Well, I might give it to Ichabus and get a reward for it.
Well, as a farmer, I provide the food for all you guards, so maybe a bit of appreciation could be in order here. I'm just saying.
Can I?
Are you really a farmer?
Do I not look like a farmer?
Make a deception.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Nat 20.
Bam, bam.
Yeah, you do. You do look like a farmer.
I'm just saying. I like to provide for all yous in the big cities, and all I ask for is a little oaken token. That's a pretty good trade, I'd say.
Now, I never used the phrase oaken token.
No, I could have sworn you just said that.
Deception.
I definitely heard it before.
I also feel like you said
14.
Might have. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I?
Alright, but you take a look.
Standing behind
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
just going like,
If I feel like I'm never gonna get to the city with it, I'll give it right back. I just want to take a look.
All right, take a look at it, but I want it back.
I mean, this could be used to further my farming. At first glance, this is a farmer's tool.
What are you doing?
Okay,
here?
Do
I'm
we see her? in
Yeah,
the back?
she's down in the little sort of ravine there.
as she's holding the reins of the horse. Well, I prefer to use hay, but a smack on the rump is just as effective. And I'm gonna smack the horse on the butt.
Give me an animal handling check.
Oh, but I want to handle it poorly.
Yes.
Oh no.
did you handle it too well?
6. You give it a smack, and it's just
The shit out of me.
it's so abrupt that it doesn't like run off into the dark. It kind of kicks and brays and bucks, and it's kind of bouncing up and down and around in the ravine there. And immediately, so you've taken the token, and he seems to kind of be very apprehensive about giving it over because he thinks it's valuable. But as soon as he hears his horse panicking a little, he kind of turns and, oh shit, I gotta go deal with my horse. Can I have the token? Can I just?
The horse say it's gonna get away. They're so fast. I work with them all the time.
We'll hold on to it, sir. We'll hold on to it for you.
Damn it! And he starts to run over to the horse there. And he runs to the horse there, and it's kind of kicking, and it's starting to move off into the dark a little bit, and he's following it. So he's moving away from the door at the moment.
A better performance never seen by Showmi. Let's get in there, guys.
Again, circumventing whatever's happening. I'm gonna try to get back to
Okay.
the door.
You guys scooting like immediately towards the door there.
Yeah.
Right?
Beeline.
Everybody give me give me stealth checks. With advantage or regular if you're yeah, with advantage.
Oh God, 23.
It's cocked.
19.
You said advantage if I can roll advantage?
Everyone advantage except heavy armor.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
8 again.
8,
14.
14,
19.
19.
Cherall.
23.
Oh, 23. Okay. So you guys get down to the door there, and you give kind of one look off to the side, and he's like got the rope, and he's trying to slow the horse down, who seems to have, given the strength of the smack, has proven a little bit difficult to wrangle there by the side. And he keeps looking over his shoulder, but you guys have already ducked down. He's looking up to where you guys were standing before. He's like, you can hear him like, damn it, my token, shit, and he's like trying to pull on the horse. So you guys slip inside the door.
Man, you guys, it is so great to have you guys, for you having all of me. You're lucky to have me, is what I'm saying.
I was thinking the same thing. Wonderful performance.
Oh my,
Eh,
it's one of my best.
It
Whatever.
was great.
Good footwork out there.
Oh, thanks.
All right, what are we looking at?
Thankfully, rather than fighting to pull through the mounds of dirt and grass that have kind of built up over the years, the door opens inward. You don't have to pull it out. It just opens and swings open. Still, the heft and the rusted hinges are kind of resisting displacement. And the series of low creaks that it emits, it kind of feels like it's almost descending into the cargo bay of a sizable ship. The reveal of what's on the inside is somewhat less grand, however, for you enter into a modest hallway that has a little bit of an arched roof. And it evokes a sensation of stepping into kind of the foyer of like a hermit's hovel or a druidic hideout, whose occupant has passed away, leaving behind this dusty expression of their former very solitary existence. An oil lamp on the left wall has been lit, casting a surfeit of shadows around the room and drawing your eye to a few notable fixtures. First, there's a series of vertical cabinets on your right, mostly open, a couple fitted with locks. And if you recall correctly, there were certain items that challengers were forbidden to bring into the event. So this may have provided a place for people to leave behind any belongings that they weren't taking further inside. So like lockers of a sort. The second thing you notice is on the far side of the room, there are two doors on opposite walls, virtually identical in appearance. And between them at the end of the hall, an ornate plaque with a few sentences worth of engraved lettering, though with limited lighting, it's difficult to make out from here. You might have to get a little closer to it. And finally, there's a very tall piece of furniture about halfway down the corridor that looks like a bulky armoire, but there's only one drawer at the very bottom. And it has several pictures carved into it of various items. Potion bottles, weapons, symbols, plants, more than a few sort of strangely placed question marks, which doesn't inspire much confidence into how it might operate. At shoulder height is a narrow slot, perhaps 3 inches tall, where it looks like an object the size of a large coin could be inserted. So, things in the room are the lockers, some kind of plaque and doors at the end of the hall, and then this sort of rectangular, larger structure is sort of halfway down the hall.
Do any of the lockers look like they still have locks on them?
Yes, at least 2 or 3 have locks on them.
Last one to the lockers doesn't get anything.
I'm taking out my maul already, and I'm walking over
I have my
there.
thieves' tools out.
Before these fools start hitting shit, like, how thick is the door that we shut behind us? Like, if that guard...
Very thick.
Okay.
You would have to make like as you opened it, like it was a hefty door.
Okay.
Probably resist a good amount of noise. Not immune to a bang happening on the inside, but it would suppress quite a bit of noise.
Got it.
Like you could definitely talk without someone hearing it on the other side.
Okay. All right, you animals.
He's still listening to the horse.
No.
Let's get these locks.
Grab it.
I'm right to the dresser.
So, thieves' tools?
Yes.
Banging on it?
Hitting a
want
lock
him
with
on
a
the dresser.
maul.
Oh, the dresser. Okay,
Yeah.
great. So you head up to that. Give me sleight of hand for the thieves' tools and add your proficiency to that if you don't already have it. And then give me an attack roll on the locker there.
Attack roll.
Unnatural 20.
Excellent.
Attack roll with the maul is a 13.
13.
Jesus.
So, Grabbyn with a big swing of the maul. They're made of wood, not of metal. So the maul hits it and splintered pieces of wood go flying everywhere. One of the locks kind of pling flings off and you rip it open. As you pull the door, like the cabinet door rips off and you just have it in your hand there. And you peer inside. And this one just kind of has like clothing and some various like sundries that people left behind. There is a like what looks like delicate necklace that someone had hung on a hook on the interior. You're not sure if it's magical in any way, but it looks like someone maybe didn't want that to get damaged, so they left it behind in one of the lockers. And as that barbarous act is happening, very delicately, Tossus clicks open another one of the locks.
Wonderful.
And inside it is a bluish robe. And you pat it down, and it has these two kind of oversized pockets on both sides.
Oh, it has pockets?
And in one of the pockets is a 3-inch diameter wooden coin in one of the pockets of the robe.
I'm just going to keep that to myself.
Speaking of coins, our sound effects aren't working sadly, but we've got 1 malfunction already and 4 oaken tokens provided by Twitch chat.
So we had 1 oaken token from the outside.
Okay.
You find 3 tokens in the pockets of this bluish robe.
Oh no.
Tossus goes, wow, a blue robe. And then I feel the things. And I go, oh, it's really tattered and ugly.
Do you take the whole robe or just the...
I'm going to take the whole robe, the whole ensemble.
All I found was this fucking necklace.
These fools are going for the real treasure.
As you head over to the armoire, which turns out to be maybe not an armoire, it says, carved into the top of it are the words Oaken Dispensary. Use your starting tokens wisely, is what it says under the title of Oaken Dispensary. And on the dispensary
Oh,
itself
stop. He's got the binder.
is a series of pictures.
Oh my god.
Which you can
Oh,
both take.
my
my.
God. Are these duplicates?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will show also.
show it first.
It is I have a third one. It is a menu of sorts that allows you to pick and choose items from the Oaken Dispensary.
There's question marks. Wait.
Question
What the hell?
Oh no, things are expensive.
Let me bring up.
Shit.
let me also
Is that a res? What is that?
Can I bring this up here?
no.
Oh, let me
Yeah, you
start
can do
over.
whatever you want, baby.
There we go. There is the.
Wand, a weapon, a flower.
It's not working on TikTok. but-
rating?
Oh, 'cause the swaps aren't.
Here, I
do you
can
want to
do
go
it.
do that?
Yeah. Let's do it.
So these are the symbols that you see here. Some of them more clear than others. If you would like, you can give me a Arcana check to see if you guys have been familiar with Ichabus Altamari's sort of contest for a while, and are aware of maybe some of the symbols that have popped up as you've done your research into breaking into this place.
Gotcha.
What was the roll?
With a -1, 17.
17. I will let you pick 2 symbols that you don't recognize and don't understand, and you'll remember what those symbols represent. Which 2 do you search your mind for?
Well, I only have 1 oaken token, so I want to know the hands with the person with the plus, and then the profile with the 3 stars.
Okay, great. So the one with the hands and the little person in the plus.
Yeah.
You remember that it seems to infuse you with a sense of inspiration, as if you could try harder at something that you initially failed at. And then the 3 stars with the portrait above it. That one, you feel that it gives you a temporary kind of surge of magical energy that lasts for 24 hours. That gives you expertise in a skill you are proficient in already. So you'd get to double your proficiency on a given skill.
Well, I only have 1.
The hell are you talking about over there?
I only have one
This dresser is useless. I want the inspiration.
Okay, you slot the token in. You hear kind of a, and after that, it kind of some arcane kind of whirring, and all of the icons on the dresser kind of glow.
I'm genius. I got this machine to work. There will be payment of 1 oaken token if you want to use it to me. Just saying, I figured it out. And I'm gonna, like a soda can, press the inspiration one.
The end. As soon as you touch your hand to it, you feel kind of a surge of inspiration and just kind of enlightenment, so you have inspiration.
Damn.
I'm a god among men.
Showmi, what are you talking about, these Oaken tokens? What are they?
Oh, wait, did it like go away, my Oaken token, or?
Yeah, it
it's
went
gone,
into the
it's gone.
machine.
And we know what those are.
Well,
Is that-
I
did we
was
say
getting the
that?
horse, so I don't know if I know.
She has not seen it.
Oh,
yet.
she hasn't seen it.
But you're aware of what Oaken tokens
Oh,
are.
okay.
You've heard of this this challenge and that.
Let me retcon. You found Oaken tokens?
I didn't know what it was. I lie, I didn't know what it was.
Showmi swindled it out of that fucking guard back there, and he must have gotten something out of it.
I mean, I feel pretty great. But a reminder, you, if you want to use it, use it. I worked some brilliant magic. I will be needing payment of an Oaken token if you want to use it. It's just the rules, and I don't.
To
make
use
them.
the thing that's right here, I gotta pay
thing-
you.
Use this thing.
It
that's
seems
been
like
waiting
it
here.
seems like it's perfectly fit for an Oaken token to just go in it.
It is, but without me, you wouldn't have had to be able to use it at all.
Wonderful. It's
I
very
push.
convenient for the people who
I go to do a push. If he's standing in front of it, I'm gonna go to push him out of the way. And I've got the necklace, and I'm gonna take it and see if it kind of fits in the slot that the coin goes in.
It does not.
Shit. We'll look around for more of the goddamn tokens.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, what?
Yes, we should absolutely look around. It could be helpful to
All right.
everybody
to have more.
to have more.
Is there any
Okay.
more locks on the?
You guys have busted open any of the locked
Can
lockers.
I take a look at the plaque?
Yes, you may. You walk over to the plaque at the end of the hall. And you're starting to be able to get close enough that you feel like you should be able to read it, but it's written in some kind of, doesn't look like a language, it's almost like symbols, like some kind of glyphic display. And in addition, at the bottom of it, so it's a number of lines with glyphs, and at the very bottom is a outline of a hand at the bottom of the plaque.
Who here knows any kind of things about magic?
Do you need me to break it?
That would be me.
Oh, this should be painless. Tell me what this is. Like, what is this?
Give me an arcana.
Okay.
God damn it.
The 3.
You give it a close examination, and you think that you understand nothing, like literally nothing.
I understand. It says, wow, you who activates the wardrobe gets all Oaken tokens. Imagine that. That's crazy.
While they're over there, can I sneak over to the armoire and dispense some of my Oaken tokens?
Give me a stealth check. It does make a little bit of noise.
Oh no. With a nat 1. That's a 5.
As you insert the token, you do a very good job kind of lightly placing the token in the slot, but as soon as it leaves your fingers and heads into the machine itself,
Oh no.
there's like a series of like kind of jarring noise.
Tossus!
Did you fucking break it?
I said you had to give it to me. I'm the only one who can work it.
I apologize sincerely, but it seems that it's too late.
And then they all start to glow again.
And I'm just gonna quickly hit the inspiration one.
And feel a surge of inspiration.
When did you find that Oaken token? And you didn't share with the class?
You brought that with you?
Yes, from home.
Damn it! Why didn't I think of that?
Do you have any others?
No.
Damn it!
Make an
Tossus?
insight check.
Do you
Make
have
an insight check and make a deception check.
natural 1?
Natural 20.
What is
You
happening?
look into Tossus's doing, sort of sycophantic eyes, and you sense not even the slightest hint of deception.
Wow.
Well, I could have told you what that one does, but you just went and ruined it. We could have gotten
Okay.
multiple things.
Yagolds, eyes on the prize. We haven't even gotten into the goddamn chambers yet. Okay?
All
We
right.
need to figure out how to open up these 2 doors. Maybe they're unlocked. I haven't even checked yet. Let's go check out the doors.
I'm gonna go over to the doors with.
They do both indeed seem locked. Sort of.
As I suspected.
Wait, my thieves' tools. Can I go over and...
There isn't even a lock on them.
My thieves' tools are useless against these locked drawers. Carry on, everyone.
Do we think he's coming back to the door yet? Maybe I could just bust it open with my maul.
Yes.
Are the doors like wooden?
They're
or-
iron banded, so they're wood with iron bands. It doesn't seem impossible, but they're not just like a flimsy wooden door.
All right. What the hell does this plaque say again? Do we?
If you give me the Doka tokens, then I can work the wardrobe better.
Why don't you try putting
has your
palm
name on the
there
sign?
to confirm it?
On the wardrobe.
Where the palm mark is. There's a little hole where you can put your palm.
My hand is a little too big, but why don't you guys try and I'll observe arcanistically.
Maybe, and I'm gonna put the necklace back on. It has something to do with this.
And I'll go and put my hand.
You put your hand on
Yeah, with the
print
necklace
there.
on.
As soon as you put your hand on the print, similar to the way the wardrobe did, the letters begin to glow. And this, as you all, I think you all have a different language besides common that you specialize in. None of you recognize this as a language, but as soon as he presses his hand on it, they start to kind of shift into letters that you can read. It shifts into the common alphabet. And as you touch it and they begin to shift and come together, you see the message. A preeminent combatant hopeful begins their journey with a choice, left or right. Keep your guard up, your head down, and your eyes out. Throughout these trials, there are signs of all kinds behind which oaken tokens lay, which can help you snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. God bless you on your attempt. And then in very, very small letters at the bottom, God bless you is meant as an encouraging turn of phrase and should not be taken literally. Clerics, paladins, and other holy warriors must seek the approval of the challenge committee for their use of divine powers as outlined in Section 8, Paragraph 42 of the Preeminent Combatant Challenge Rulebook. And that's what it says.
It worked. This necklace is the key to this whole place.
Stay close. I'm gonna need that.
Yeah.
Well, did you guys hear about the guy whose whole left side was cut off?
No.
Well, he's all right now. I say we go right.
Yeah.
God,
That sounds exactly
save me.
right.
So I agree with the 2 out of the 4.
As soon as you take your hand off as well, you hear the letters like return to their glyph state, and you also hear like from both sides.
Oh.
All right now.
Here we fucking go.
Treasure for the Yagolds and mostly me.
Righty-roo.
I'll get my greatsword back out and go towards that right door.
Okay.
Grabbyn, I swear if you hit that door instead of trying the doorknob first.
No. This is for whoever's behind it. And I'm gonna reach out.
You reach out. You push it open very carefully, and you see in the next room, which isn't much of a room at all, there's a very sort of short hallway and then another door. It's almost like an intermediary room between sort of 2 spaces. Just like a stone hallway. And this hallway, unlike there was a lantern in the sort of lobby area, is dark. It's completely unlit, so it's quite dark inside there.
Shit. All right. Could be any number of traps in here. I'll light a torch. Cherall, you go first.
Why do I have to go first?
Because I'm lighting the torch. I'm getting the tinderbox out and I'm getting the
You're so brave, Cherall.
Couple of club necks. Okay, so taking the text that we read on the plaque to heart.
Yes.
I almost said Orba. Cheryl's gonna move forward, but like in a crouched position, for head down, guard up. I have no shield. Does anybody have a shield?
No.
No!
No.
I just
No,
have
of
this
course not.
robe.
Why would you? Okay.
I have the necklace. You want the necklace?
No.
You can borrow it for just this hallway.
No, it looks really nice on you, Grabbyn.
Oh.
All right, so
I like it when we compliment each other.
I'll hold the necklace if you'd like.
No, not yet.
I'm gonna start slowly moving forward in like a crouched position and looking upward.
Okay.
Is it so dark that I can't see the ceiling?
Well, he's just lit a
Oh, you're
torch,
right,
so
right, right.
now
Okay.
you can see it. And it's not that tall. It's maybe 10-foot ceiling.
Are there any like grooves or anything in it? Any rooms?
Give me an investigation check.
11.
It seems quite plain as far as you can tell. This whole hallway has, unlike the previous room that, even though it was sort of old and dingy and sort of covered in dust, it seemed quite ornate. Like all of the furniture seemed quite fine and finely crafted, but this hallway is plain and empty and simple and purely just seems to function as a way between 2 rooms.
Well, what you waiting for, Cherall? We don't got all day here.
You're so brave.
Thank you.
If you want to
Tossus.
throw the door open real quick, I can run in and whack in a womp or whatever's inside.
Okay, one thing at a time here, friends. And I'm gonna start slowly going across the hallway.
Nothing happens. Walk, traverse the hallway. It's maybe 15 feet from door to door.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful.
Any traps?
Does it look like there were any traps, Grabbyn?
I don't know. Maybe you could hear them.
Are we just
like,
all cluttered at the back?
Yeah, you guys are like at the frame of the door looking into the next
I'm gonna
room.
lightly touch the doorknob just in case there's any traps or like shocks or anything.
Nothing happens.
And then does it look like the door is a pull or a push?
Difficult to tell. If you're just going by, it looks very similar to the door you just came through, and
Okay.
that was a push. Like
That was a push? Okay, I'm going to turn to them, holding the doorknob, and fingers up. 3, 2, 1. Unlock.
And as you go to push on the door, it doesn't open. Where are you guys coming into the room?
I was like running up to it.
Okay.
I'm at the back of the hall.
As you turn and push, it resists and doesn't open.
Ow.
But then as your 3 brother siblings get into the room, you hear another and the door behind you.
Shit. Okay.
So now you
think
guys
quick. I can
Try pulling it.
It knows.
Okay. I'm gonna try one more time, and
It appears to be open now.
I'm gonna swing open really fast.
So flinging the door open, give me everyone give me perception checks as you peer into the next.
Nat 20.
Oh my god, guys!
16.
14.
11.
Very nice. Well done. The door before you swings open, and you're quickly greeted with sounds of what seem like a brewing storm. Oh my god, nature is just so loud today.
Crickets and storms.
Rain and thunder and flashes of lightning. Judging by the glimpses that you can get when these flashes fill up the room, the next chamber seems fairly large, fairly expansive. Though your vision is mostly blocked at the moment by a large rock that could also maybe act as convenient cover to peer out from behind. Scrawled on the rock itself, in a handwriting very similar to the one on the plaque in the foyer once it sort of found its way into the common language, is a set of cryptically brief instructions. Slay the Knoll Chieftain. His minions are hard of hearing and have poor vision. Use that as you will. So that is the set of instructions that you see on the rock. And this wind and rain and thunder, while quite kind of sonorous, does have a slight falseness to it. It seems fabricated. And as you reach your hand out through the door frame, drops of water are like falling on your hands. But one time when there's a flash of lightning, I'll say with the natural 20, you look up and with the light that provides, with the natural 20, with the light that provides, there's like something sticking down from the ceiling, and it looks like there's like a sprinkler system of sorts in the ceiling. So it's mimicking real weather. It's not actually
magical weather.
Yes, it,
Okay.
it doesn't appear to be an actual storm. It's a sort of fabricated storm of sorts.
What's the lightning here? Is it still pretty much just from the torch and the lightning?
Pretty much just from the torch, yeah, and you get a nice big flash of light every time the fake lightning goes off.
And do we see any figures when the lightning goes off?
Are you peeking out from behind the rock?
So right in
Like
doorway.
just
it's
inside the doorway, there's like a
big-
5-foot gap and then
yeah.
a big old rock.
But we can see around that it's a large area.
Yes,
Okay.
because it looks like the ceiling kind of goes up.
Okay.
Without the flashes of lightning, you wouldn't even be able to tell like how big the room is because it's like that far. Like the darkness spreads that far.
All right. Y'all saw the sign.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go for the chieftain. And I'm gonna like start to just very slowly peek around the side of the rock.
You just peek out from behind the rock, and as you look, you see, similar to the weather, a strange sort of artificial forest landscape stretching out before you. Fabricated trees that are doing a decent impression of their living counterparts, and faded green grass that was perhaps painted rather than grown. The sprinklers in the ceiling above are dispensing the rainfall, and some kind of magic source is providing the flashes of sudden light that come after each crack of thunder. In addition to the environment, there's a few small packs of gnolls huddled around false campfires. Convincing enough from a distance, but clearly fabricated the more that you watch them. They repeat like certain idle animations, and they follow the same patterns of movement. Like if you stop and watch, one will like take a couple steps, and then kind of shimmy back to the spot it originally came from. You guys would turn your monitors on.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
We good?
We got up to 2,200 bits.
No,
That was the
still just
4?
the
I think that's the
Okay,
same
that was the
4.
4.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah, our audio cues
That is
aren't working.
So
Oh, look
we
at
have found
this.
ourselves.
What?
Oh, it's cut off in the wrong place. Do you see the bottom of that there?
It's on full screen.
You're right.
Bingo bongo.
Great. Nice. So a special shout out to Epic Isometric, who makes these wonderful maps that we're going to be using. Normally we use Tailspire, but we're going to be, because of the fabricated nature of it, this is Roll20, but it's using his particular set of assets here. So this is the kind of big rock that you guys are hiding behind. And then off in the distance here, you can see sort of small campfires with knolls surrounding them. And in the distance, because they're mostly some of the only sources of light, you can see like another group of knolls there.
Okay.
And then this path seems to kind of go up, and you can't quite see up here yet, but it continues up in that direction.
Now, do any of the knolls look chieftain-esque?
Give me a perception check.
Perception. 14.
14. Some of them, they appear to have different weapons. Like one has a sword, one has a spear. These ones seem rather unimpressive. None of them are particularly adorned in any kind of fantastic, fanciful clothing or pelts or any kind of indication of status that you would see among the gnolls. So in this closest group, they do not appear to have anything of that kind.
Okay.
I say we thin out their numbers quickly.
I mean, they don't look like they have anything valuable. We just skirt around them. It's not worth injuring ourselves over some petty squabble.
But they're gonna come to defend the chieftain, and we have to take him out.
Both
Or-
wonderful points.
Or we don't even have to address the chieftain at all. We don't even know how.
That's what the
next-
rock said.
should we
Well, yeah,
decide?
well, yes, that's how the game works, but we don't have to play the game. We can just go and find the door.
That's also a wonderful point.
Thank you,
welcome.
Process.
Well,
Well, at least let's look for the chieftain to start.
Okay, well, can we do that without you charging in and pretending to be the hero that you're not?
If one of them looks at me weird, he's gonna get it. I'm gonna like take out my light crossbow and just like.
Grabbyn, they're just paintings. They're just animatronic.
Well,
They're not real.
I
they
mean,
just have
look,
funny looks on their
You've got a
faces.
problem. Okay.
they're real to him, and that's important.
You're gonna creep a little
Yeah,
closer?
I'm gonna
So
creep, like-
first of all, we can just to introduce here. This one in the front is Showmi, the warlock.
Oh, cute.
Right behind him, we have Grabbyn with his axe. You don't actually have an axe; you have a sword, but we had him close enough. There wasn't quite a monkish one, so you'll have to pretend they're fists rather than daggers. But that is Cherall.
My fists are.
And then finally, with his rapier, is the swashbuckler Tossus there. So, Grabbyn is creeping forward with his crossbow there.
And I've put my torch out at this point, put it away.
Great.
Just going by the light and trying to skirt around the edge of the light.
I will also say, in addition, because you guys had some high perception rolls, one thing that you notice is with every crack of thunder and flash of lightning, the gnolls in some way seem to acknowledge it. Like flash, crack, and they all kind of
Ooh.
and then go back to kind of what they were doing. So that triggers kind of a pattern of light distraction, at least like the grabbing of their attention in some way.
All right. If you need to make a big move, wait for the thunder and the lightning. They like to look up at it.
That's actually pretty good advice.
Wonderful. Yeah, that's really on point.
Are you going by himself or people following?
I figure people are coming with me.
Grabbyn, do you mind if I actually just leave the? If we're sneaking, do you mind if I take the front?
All right. Well, just tell me if you see that goddamn
I will
chieftain.
let you know if I get a nasty look from any of them.
Do.
Okay, great, perfect. I'm gonna go first.
Give me stealth checks for anyone creeping along the perimeter here.
Yes! Oh! 23.
1, 2, 3.
10.
Oh my God, Anthony.
Natural one.
There he is.
I'm gonna stay by the rock. You're
Staying by the rock? Okay,
What?
so
I'm staying by the rock.
We got Cherall, Tossus, and Grabbyn and Cherall. Were
You mouth breather, I can hear you breathing right down my neck.
So this whole time, Grabbyn has been kind of far enough away that speaking wouldn't make a difference. But as you creep closer, that becomes more and more of an issue. But Grabbyn waits for the sort of cracks of thunder. If he needs to be like, we're going here. But one time he mistimes it, and the flash of lightning happens. He's sort of, I'm going, and then the crack of lightning happens after that, and all of the gnolls kind of, with rusty parts, kind of sort of turn in your direction, and it looks like they're kind of squinting into the distance. Like the rock said, it seems like their senses are rather poor, but some of them start to kind of creep in this direction.
He's looking pretty close to me.
Grabbyn.
Grabbyn.
What?
I don't think that they can actually see you. Okay.
I'll wait until I see the whites of his doggy eyes.
Wonderful.
And they kind of...
If there's no like current lightning or thunder happening, can I start to move maybe toward that tree line there? Is that like actual traversable terrain, or is it like a cute little backdrop?
It's
trees?
traversable.
Okay.
The it's pretty thick. These sort of
Okay.
falsified. They're almost like a paper mache kind of texture as you reach out and touch them.
Okay.
Some of them are too thick to traverse, but you can kind of weave between some of them. That's a possibility. So you want to go up into the trees?
Yeah,
here?
I'm gonna tug on.
I choose to follow.
Okay.
I'm gonna tug on Tossus and Grabbyn.
Oh, I was gonna say you can leave me there by myself.
Both of you. I'm
Here.
trying to remember your names.
So these ones get
Remember.
ever closer. And as they do, they kind of, you hear their joints. They're rather loud as they move, the mechanical parts kind of making a bit of rusted noise. And then eventually you hear them kind of stop. And they stop and hold there. They seem to be paused in this spot that they're located at.
Now what?
Could I possibly? I have 1,000 ball bearings on me.
Oh my god.
Could I just take one and just chuck it across to the other tree line to see if?
To the other side there.
Yeah, to the other side there.
Give me an acrobatics or athletics check, whichever you prefer.
I would prefer.
Acrobatics. Ooh. That's an unnatural 20.
Natural 20. You watch him reach into the pocket underneath the blue robe and then into another pocket. Told you it had pockets. Takes out one of the ball bearings, and with just a quick flick of the wrist, you hear like there's silence and then and the squeaking metal joints start to kind of shift over in this direction, and it looks like they're kind of inspecting the fake tree line to see where that noise might have come from. So they're kind of over here looking around.
As you mean walk forward.
You want me to shoot him?
No.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
Can we see Tossus from here?
I'm
He's
watching
back
you
at the
guys.
rock.
Okay.
God.
Would you like to signal to Tossus to?
I'm gonna stay.
I'm gonna aim my crossbow at and show me. You want me to shoot him? Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go. Let me lead. Can I please lead? Please.
Yes, wonderful.
Okay, great. I'm gonna.
Wait for one more flash of light, a little crack of thunder. Give me stealth checks with advantage. Again, sort of a straight roll. And show me, are you staying behind?
As I see them moving forward, I'll try to get to the position they were at.
Okay, give me a regular stealth, not with advantage, as you're sort of behind there.
23.
Dirty 20.
7.
19.
19? Okay,
Nice.
excellent.
Grabbyn.
Grabbyn, got you.
With the assistance of your allies creeping forward a little. So you're moving between some of these trees here. Some of them are sort of packed too tightly together, but you are allowed to skirt the edge a little bit. And as you get further and further forward, not only do you not seem to alert the ones that have gotten distracted, you see through the trees leading up another set of gnolls, a small grouping here. And those ones, like before, you don't notice any markings about them that seem to be indicating status in any way. No chieftains.
Someone got something on his head? That could be a chieftain head thing.
Not seeing anything chiefly? I don't want to assume, but no.
All right.
That was well done, team. Why don't we keep traversing quietly? Like I said, we might not even have to deal with any of them.
It looks like Showmi is coming up. Should we wait? Either way, I'm happy to go.
What if all of these guys have tokens on them?
We could have a pile of tokens by now.
We could have even more tokens.
Shit, what if they do all have tokens on them? I didn't even think of that. Why would you put tokens on a knoll?
It's part of the game. You kill a knoll, you get a token.
Is that part of the game? Is that a written rule?
It sounds good to me.
Both of you are making excellent points.
Give me a history check with disadvantage to see if you can recall anything about the game involving kill a knoll, get a token.
Kill a knoll, get a token!
Disadvantage 2 minus 2 is 0.
Nothing that you guys have done some reading up about this, you know, in the hopes of preparing for what might be ahead of you, but you don't recall anything about sort of whether or not getting kills or defeating creatures gives you a token.
It sounds right though.
I choose credit. We could try it.
You want to try killing one?
Let's just see if we can find the chieftain first. Still,
Okay, fine.
that
All
one
right.
would have multiple tokens on them, definitely.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you're finally speaking my language, Grabbyn.
We'll say with those same stealth checks, you guys are able to creep up to this little pocket here that has kind of a little bit of cover of trees.
I'm gonna creep up to where they were. Yeah.
Creeping up to where they were. Great. So following behind as quietly as possible. Give me a perception check as well as you pass by the knolls there.
Perception, it's 15.
15. As you're creeping by, you give one look over your shoulder, and it seems like they might be finishing up looking, like searching, and they start to just sort of methodically turn and slowly kind of trot their way back in the direction of the campfire. They're not looking at you, and right now the cover of darkness is helping quite a bit. As long as you stay, you know, far enough away from the campfire that the light doesn't sort of hit you.
Okay.
So, as you guys get up to that little pocket of trees, give me perception checks, all three of you.
10.
14.
2.
With a 14, peering past this campfire, you see another rock that, sort of similar to the one that you guys hid behind when you first came in the room, is quite large, but rather than something hiding behind it, standing atop it, with some sort of guardian that seems to be standing with him, is some dressed in a kind of, not too dissimilar from the blue robe in your possession, but sort of larger, a little torn and rattier in Knoll fashion, carrying a staff that has like a stone atop it, like a gemstone atop it. Looks to be some important Knoll figure up there on the rock.
Okay.
There's a, keep going. There's a man throwing a tennis ball.
There's a
into a
circular
hoop on a head.
ear.
Ears.
Listen. I'm listening.
This sounds like.
Oh. Right.
Teeth.
Sounds like teeth. Nose.
That
No.
means you got it. That means you understand what I'm telling you.
I do.
Yes. Oh, there's a chief.
The chief.
Yes.
Where?
It's beyond the.
Grass.
It's hard to get a good look at it, but sort of you can get a sense of where he's pointing.
Clearly
Clearly.
You get it. You're not able to see him exactly, but you get a sense of where he's indicating towards.
All right. Let's get him. And
Yeah, grabbing him by his. What are you wearing? Chainmail?
heavy. What am I wearing?
You might be in chainmail.
That stuff. Yeah.
I'm grabbing you by the neck of whatever you've got on. And
Tossus grabs your leg.
Chainmail.
Cherall grabs your
Yes.
neck.
Chainmail, great. Hold on.
All right. Fine. You want to sneak up on the chieftain? Let's do it. Bring me to it.
Yes, because if we kill the chieftain, maybe the other things shut down.
And they give us all a shitload of tokens.
By now, Showmi has worked his way up. In addition to that, the group of gnolls seems to have returned to their post by their campfire there. So you guys are kind of shrouded in darkness here. Even when the flashes of lightning, the trees are giving you some decent sort of shaded cover there.
All right, listen. As your leader, and observing what you guys are doing,
Sure.
very good movements. I might shoot the there's a sprinkler for the water. I'm gonna shoot that, up there, and now I won't be as wet and miserable.
Interesting. It's
Is that
an
gonna-
excellent idea, but I'm not quite sure I understand why.
Is that going to help us kill the chief?
Is it because of your hair?
It's more the clothing. This is really fine silk.
Don't worry, you got your goddamn britches. We just got to kill this chieftain.
Okay, we kill the chieftain, I shoot the thing, everyone gets what they want.
All right.
Okay.
'Kay.
So for
I'll go up into his face. You all get him from his behind.
I just like to point out that my ball bearing plan seemed to work very well the last time, and there are 3 in front of us. Of course, you're all making good points, and I'm willing to go with what you choose.
Throw some ball bearings at him.
Wonderful.
Where would you like to go?
To the left of this campfire, where like those trees.
Like
yeah,
here?
you're looking. Yeah, like over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me another acrobatics or athletics.
Let's go, buddy.
Takes another roll.
Ooh, that is a 10.
You throw it, and you're trying to get it kind of further up into this next area, but it knocks off of this fake tree here, and they turn and sort of meander in that direction, but they don't kind of walk too far away from the campfire. And in addition, these ones seem a little more on edge than the patrols. They, as they take a couple steps, they kind of, and they kind of draw their weapons.
Oh, buddy.
I don't know. This is-
Okay.
They rotate a few times at the hip, kind of with still legs.
If we're feeling like these ones might be a little harder to distract,
Yeah.
you seem like you really want to go after this chieftain. So what if the 3 of us engage the gnolls by the fire,
Yes.
and you go and prioritize killing the chieftain?
That sounds great.
Wonderful.
I could give one of them a little wallop on the way by, though.
If sure.
Okay.
Do you have something?
I'm just ready to shoot the sprinkler. So on 3.
I can't. Okay.
Question about my little walloping plan there. When I make an attack action, can I attack one thing and then a different thing with my second?
Yes,
I
yep.
can.
And you can split it up with movement. If you
Sick.
wish. Yep.
That's beautiful.
So are we? Excellent plan. Are we just gonna rush the fire and the chief?
I think yes, we're going to do both, but we're going to split up, right? Us 3 are going to handle the 3 gnolls by the fire.
By the fire.
So that he can then
Wallop
wallop.
Yeah.
or wallop?
I might stay where I'm at to give fire from the back row. We need to cover everywhere.
It's an
It
interesting
pains me to
idea.
let you go forward, though.
I don't give a shit, and I'm
Great. Excellent.
I'm gonna
You
start.
push between those 2 like paper mache trees, and it like crinkles against your armor a little bit.
I'll kind of go. Do we have a compass on here?
You can say north.
northwest. Yeah. Okay,
straight
so
up.
east. If they're still like thunder and stuff, and they're still
There
kind
is,
of looking
yep.
that other way, I'll try to use some cover to go straight east.
Like across to the other
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
Okay, give me a stealth check if you're gonna try and creep across there.
That one's cocked.
Oh dang.
18 stealth.
Dang.
With uncharacteristic dexterity,
Yeah, my hands are just shaking.
the bloodlust rising within Grabbyn allows him to
Can actually
skitters across to
quite
the other
nimble
side.
when he wants to.
You get to this kind of fake tree, kind of log, fake trunk that's kind of fallen over there. And again, these 2 have sort of ever so slightly crept up toward that ball-bearing sound. Okay, you get across the other side without alerting them in any way.
All right, I'm creeping north then towards that.
Okay.
Towards that.
So
I see him now. up
As
there,
you
I imagine.
as you get past this last little row of trees here, now you can see the guardian and the chieftain kind of up on the rock there.
I'm gonna look back in my family, like
Starting an Eldritch Blast.
wink.
Okay.
Oh
Everybody give me initiative rolls.
boy!
And there
God.
is a surprise round
Okay.
given the successful stealth.
Oh my god.
Oh
What
no,
is
that's
that?
not great.
That was good. I just have never rolled like this in my life. 20 to 25.
22.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy
I
smokes.
have a +7.
To initiative?
Yeah.
Holy.
Plus 7?
Yeah.
He has alert and rakish audacity.
Yeah.
-1.
Okay, that's Tossus. Hold on, sorry.
Do I see what kind of
15
armor?
to 19. Sorry.
19. is-
19 for me as well.
You go first
Okay.
because he doesn't have. You have a positive dexterity
Yes.
modifier, right? You go first. And the chieftain guard, like chieftain right hand chieftain.
Didn't had.
This guy here that's up on the rock with the chieftain, but not him.
Okay. So any of those 15 to 19? 10 to 14?
13.
Nice. is for Showmi.
Yes.
What do you got?
9.
I already got
22.
yours.
Is it 2 9s. What's your dexterity modifier?
0.
0. Okay, so ahead of Grabbyn is both Knoll Spearmen
So close.
and Knoll Archers.
Spearman. Okay. And then does that mean?
And then there's a 3 for Armored Knoll, which is this blue one here that is not the... He looks like the Chieftain guard, but he's a different color. That one's purple, this one's blue.
What about the chieftain himself? That's the hand.
No, yeah, that's correct. 2, sorry.
Second.
Ooh, natural 1 on the Knoll Chieftain.
Oh boy.
I scared the shit out of him.
Went and pooped his hyena pants.
British is full of shit.
Okay, so the order goes. I'll give you guys a card too. Tossus, Cherall, Chieftain Hand, Showmi, Knoll Spearman, Knoll Archers, Grabbyn, Armored Knoll, Chieftain.
So many things.
And people keep asking, we're using Roll20 with the Epic Isometric digital assets.
Yeah,
that
shout
are on
out to
YouTube.
Epic Isometric.
So,
Yeah, we
shout
can
out.
bring up the larger map here now that we're taking a
Yes.
closer look.
Okay, let me get you guys an initiative thing. Was there anything else?
Sorry, I should have jotted it down on my list.
I will remind you,
No,
we still have
okay.
a malfunction.
Oh yes.
We just
oh,
keep
yes.
forgetting because there's no
Well,
sound.
this is the first
But I keep just
challenge.
Okay. 2. All right, so Tossus is gonna start us out.
Starts out. And do we have the slates as well? Great, he's up there.
Heck yeah,
Perfect.
we do.
Okay, so this is a surprise round. So they have they don't take a turn in this initiative order. In addition, until someone kind of attacks them, they are you are unseen attackers. So you have kind of an advantage on most attack rolls. Okay. All right, Tossus, you peer out from between the trees. What are you going for?
I peer out and I see Grabbyn, and part of me reconsiders because you already made it so far. I mean, do we really? Okay, let's just. Okay, come on, Tossus. And then he just runs out, and I'm gonna take the one that's farthest back. I think.
So they are. That's third.
7.
Yep, they're a little further, like 30 feet. I don't even think you get you within attack range of that first one. We can say you crept up to the tree line there. You can reach that guy, but not the other.
Okay, then I'll reach the guy that
Okay.
I can reach.
Great.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can
that's,
say that. We can say that you guys crept up.
I think
pretty
you just
close.
moved. Cherall.
Oh yes, I did for sure.
I don't want to.
Here I go.
And I'd like to use my rapier to just come on out and make a quick cut to the guy.
Go ahead and make it with advantage for the unseen attacker creeping up.
Okay. Okay. It's the same thing twice.
Oh.
So that would be a 13.
That is the armored knoll that is not going to hit.
Oh man.
So I go, ding! Guys. Can I use, as a rogue, can I use my bonus action, or have I already used my...
You have not used a bonus action.
Can I use it to run back and hide?
You can. I think you can dash as a bonus action.
I'd
yes.
like to dash as a bonus action back into the trees with my friends.
And I think also, during your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature when you did, that creature can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn. So he can't even take a swipe at you. He's too slow as you dash away, and you're returning to the tree line there.
Yes, I am.
You watch with lightning speed. Tossus runs out, comes back.
How'd it go?
Tossus.
Okay.
Why are you back?
So, you guys are much better at this than I ever would be. Next?
Whose turn's next there?
It's Cherall. God damn it.
Okay.
Okay, how far am I from the guy that he just tried to hit?
I think from the tree line, we're gonna say like 30 feet. Yeah,
Okay,
30
and
feet.
were all of these armored gnolls? I'm sorry.
No, one armored knoll is the closest one, and then there's a there's like a spear one. Is that what I called him?
Spearman?
Spearman.
Yes, spearman.
Yep, and then an archer. So there's an archer, an armored, and a spear at the fire there.
Okay, I'm gonna... And is the spearman within 40 feet?
Within 40 feet, I
Would I get an
believe
attack of
so.
opportunity against that?
Attack of opportunity?
Would the armored one get an
No,
attack of
you could slip around.
Oh,
Because this is only 30 feet.
Circumspect.
The queen of circumvention.
Okay. Okay. First time playing a monk, and there's a lot, but just give me a second. So, okay. first thing we're gonna do, I've got my cute little rapier out. I have a rapier, right? That's
Short
what I've
sword,
got?
I think.
Short sword, that's right. I've got a short sword, and I'm gonna go ahead and and try to get
So
him.
this first attack is with advantage, and if it's
Right.
part of the same attack action, it's still with advantage
Oh, awesome.
for the unseen attacker.
Oh, jeez. 6 plus 10 to hit.
10 will not hit.
Okay.
Even the non-armored
Doing
target,
great,
you
guys.
just without the lightning kind of flashing, you're going by the dim light of the fire, and you just strike forward and just come up. You cut a little bit of the Knoll fur, but are unable to sink the dagger in.
That's adorable. I'm trying to remember, what's the thing that gives me the bonus action where I can then run away and disengage? What gives me the free
Cunning
disengage?
action.
No, that's her. That's part of her drunken.
Oh,
master.
Drunken Master.
Yep.
Okay, got. It's part of my Flurry of Blows. Okay, so
Yes,
Flurry of
if
Blows
you
can
use
get-
Flurry of Blows, you get disengage automatically.
Okay.
without.
Bonus, okay. So second attack, we're gonna go again with the rapier.
You can.
Or short sword.
Short sword.
Natural 20, baby.
That will
Yeah.
definitely-
Okay. What the
Let's
heck?
see
do I get
how
with-
brittle or not brittle
1d6
these are.
plus 1, 1d6 plus 1. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1, so 7 piercing damage.
7 piercing damage. Excellent.
Okay, so second attack, and then I'm going to bonus action.
How much was that again? 7?
7. Immediately after you take an action on your turn, I'm going to spend a key point and make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. Okay, here we go.
So this is a different attack action, so this is just a straight roll. You don't have advantage.
Amazing. Okay, so unarmed strike. 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so that's 1d6 plus 1 bludgeoning. So that's 6 bludgeoning.
6 bludgeoning. After slicing with the short sword and then going for an arm strike, the machinery kind of and in a kind of steaming heap kind of sits there by the ground. That one is destroyed.
Excellent. So I'm in the middle of a flurry of blows. What does that
You
do?
can move between attacks in a flurry of blows, and you have
Okay.
5 feet of movement left.
And I would still probably get the drunken technique, like, disengage still, right?
You
Like,
would still
there's
have
no
that.
reason? Okay. Oh, it only gives me, like, an extra 10 feet. Okay, anyway.
5 feet can't get you to the archer, but it could get you to the armored knoll.
Okay.
Some
And that's
say
what I
10
had
feet
left,
is-
right?
What?
That's what I had left, right?
You had 5 feet left. You used 35 to get there.
Okay.
But you actually, is it when you use flurry of blows, you also get that 10 feet of movement?
If I use the disengage action, I guess.
I mean, you can just, because you can use it for free, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Whenever you use flurry of blows, you gain the benefit. Separately, your walking speed increases by 10 until the
Oh,
end
so
of
I could
your
just
turns.
retreat.
So you have 15 feet of movement left, including the,
If I don't want to attack.
but you still have an attack as well.
No, she's feeling good. She's feeling too good. All right, I'm gonna go to the armored dude.
Get him!
You can reach the archer now too with the extra movement, unless you don't. I just
Oh.
wanted to make that clear.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna
Okay.
use. Okay, so that's how
That's
much.
another 10 feet of
So I
movement.
have
to
5
get there.
left.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go use the last flurry of blows on that guy. So it's a natural uno.
As he turns to face you, you just kind of swing by and you kind of knock off the side of the bow. And he draws the bow again.
Sick. And then
5
I
feet
have
of
5 feet of movement, so I'm gonna disengage and go toward that tree, I guess.
To
The tree just north of me.
Right.
Is there any way I get like cover from the archer there?
There's not quite
wait,
enough.
He's an archer.
Yes, he is.
He has his bow out, right?
He does. Yep.
I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm
Okay.
gonna stay within melee range of him.
Yep.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Who's next?
It's the Chieftain hand.
Excellent. Let's do
Well, this is our surprise round, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
So it goes
never
next to
mind.
Showmi.
Sorry,
Showmi's up.
Good job.
Eldritch blasted the sprinkler.
Oh, come on.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay.
And this is just one beam of the Eldritch Blast.
25. Oh, that's true.
25 on the sprinkler.
And after a few more sprinkles, it stops. You look around and there's rain like falling in other areas. Like there's multiple sprinklers, but the one right above you has fire.
Oh, you chew.
I can focus now. And with the other ray, I will go for the armored. Okay. That's gonna be a 21.
This is also with advantage because you are unseen.
Let's see if it's moving.
Okay, a 24.
That will hit. It's not a crit.
All right. So 3. Okay. That's gonna be 6 force damage.
6 force damage.
Yes.
Excellent. So the only one who witnessed your sprinkler antics was Tossus, who's standing beside you.
Really wonderfully done, but I
Feels-
gotta say I'm a little disappointed.
It feels better, doesn't it? I mean, you can focus now with your clothes not getting drenched.
Absolutely. Thank you for saving my robe.
You are welcome. It looks tattered.
It has pockets.
Oh.
Anything else? Movement.
I'm 30 feet away from them. I will stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Hugging the tree line there.
Yep.
That takes us to. That isn't one of the knolls.
Grabbyn.
Grabbyn. Excellent.
How far am I from our friends here?
You are like 45 from the 40 from the armored assistant right hand there.
All right. Well, prepare to fill your skivvies. And I'm gonna use a dash and get all the way up there.
Are you gonna go to the chieftain?
Yep, that's what I said.
Okay.
Yep.
All the way up to the chieftain. That's you had to dash.
I had to
up there.
dash.
But
Yeah. I don't think I can use any bonus without attacking. No. I've my great sword clanging. Here I come.
You have action surge.
Oh, come on.
Give me all your tokens, you son of a bitch! And I'm gonna go for a big old swipey swipe here.
Action surge there.
Yep,
Great.
action surge.
So this is 2 attacks because you get full action.
Full action, right? Okay. First attack is
Advantage?
With advantage.
Thank Christ. Oh, there we go. The first one is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, was that an 18 or 19? I said 21. No, yeah, never mind. It's not a
You
crit.
thought you had
It's
the expanded
it's not a
crit there.
No, it's just my 2d6 plus 2. One of them is a 2, which I get to re-roll and take the 5. So 9 plus 2. That is, forgive me, 11. And once per turn, I can, when I hit a creature with slashing damage, I reduce the speed of it by 10 feet until the
Excellent.
start of my next turn. So
Great.
11 slashing,
11.
10 less speed.
Great. So Graven goes
until
for
my
a big
next turn.
swipe on the leg. You cut off like a piece of this animatronic figure, and exposed underneath is a series of like glowing purple wires, maybe, or tubes that are inside the leg there, and it.
Purple tokens! And I'm gonna go for my next swipe here. This one's not advantaged.
This is actually the other one shouldn't have been. I don't think.
Oh,
it would have been.
shit.
Because
I think
your.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, it would have hit. You're good, but this is not with advantage.
Okay.
Because I forgot that you used your action to dash there. It wasn't part of the first.
Shit. 10 damage.
That's gonna miss. Okay. Okay. Anything else?
That's my action surge and attacks.
I think we're back to the top.
Right back to
Here
the
we
top
go.
of Tossus.
All right, Tossus. After retreating to the tree line next to Showmi there.
I'm gonna run back out and try and attack that, because it's the only one that I can reach.
Yeah, it's the only one you can reach at the moment.
You know what they say, second time's the charm.
And with this blue robe flapping in the wind, go ahead and attack. This is not with advantage.
12.
That is not gonna hit. Little rapier
Iron Man.
once again bouncing off of the armor.
And I'm going to use my bonus to disappear into the trees behind Cherall.
Behind Cherall, okay.
and hide.
So you can either I forgot you get that as part of the other thing.
Tossus, where are you going?
You hear him like behind you.
Don't worry about it.
Great, so you've kind of disappeared into the fake trees there. What's next?
Next is Cherall.
All right.
Oh, wait 1 second. Sorry, I just messed up my own thing. Hold on. There we go. Okay. God damn it, you chooch. Okay. I guess I'm gonna do one short sword attack on the archer.
Go ahead.
Oh god damn it! Yeah, that's a 21 to hit.
All hit.
Okay, so that's d6 plus 1, 4 piercing.
Okay. 4 piercing. Excellent.
Okay. Before I continue on with this, really quickly, if I wanted to do, I'm so sorry. If I wanted to do stunning strike, creature with a weapon can that's like not an action or anything. That's just on top of an
It's just
attack.
when you hit someone with an
Cool.
attack.
All right, so I'm gonna short sword attack the archer again.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Will hit.
Goodness
Okay.
gracious me.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2.
2, not okay. So 6 damage is taken.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use movement to engage with the armored dude. I'm gonna pop over
Okay.
to the armored guy.
Staying within, because you can be within 5 of both.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay, great.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and use a bonus action unarmed strike.
Great.
Okay.
You haven't used your. Oh, you did use your second attack. Sorry.
Yes. Okay.
Unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike is a 15 to hit.
That will.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be 1d6 plus 1 bludgeoning.
So the armored Knoll is still like in the cooldown motion of swiping at Tossus sort of feebly as he ran away, and he takes a hit from the back.
Okay, so that's just 2 bludgeoning, but I'm going to spend a key point. Go ahead and give me a con saving throw.
Okay.
This guy seems constitute.
12.
That saves.
Dang.
Okay. Oh, but I just did unarmed strike as my bonus action, which means I gain the benefit of the disengage action, and my walking speed increased by 10, right? Yeah.
When you use flurry of blows.
Oh, when I use flurry of
Yes, that's not flurry of blows. That was just.
Well, shit, let's fucking use it then. Let's do
You've already used a bonus action to do the unarmed strike.
That's right. That's right.
Trying to cash in here.
I
see what you're doing.
Monks can do so much in one goddamn turn.
Cheryl's like, ha, ha, ha! Doing a bunch of shit that's not doing anything.
Okay, then I think that's my whole turn, right?
Okay.
I can't do anything else, right?
You still have some movement if you want, but you are not disengaged, so you would.
I'm gonna stay.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, who's
After
next?
that, it's the
Chieftain hand.
All right, so we're gonna swing
Oh, boy.
over to the chieftain hand here. So he turns towards Grabbyn, and then he lifts up that kind of two-handed axe that he's holding.
Hurry
and
up!
instead of attacking first, he goes. And this howl rings out throughout the area, and suddenly there's a flash of lightning, and all of you kind of look around, and in the distance, all these different sort of Knoll animatronics are turning towards you from various campfires that are illuminating them from below.
Family.
We gotta make this quick.
Shit.
And that is his action. So that is his turn. He can't.
Okay.
He can't attack.
Show me his
as
next.
well.
As he howled, I'm just gonna yell to my siblings or family that are nearby and go prioritize the chieftain. I've got this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Did I not say make this quick?
I'm gonna run as far as I can around the campfire.
Like this
not
way?
engage, yep.
Okay.
Which,
30
yeah,
feet.
30 walking, yep.
Okay.
How far am I from the chieftain?
Oh, that's a good question. I can only measure it this way. 80 feet.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna say, Grabbyn, know where your fearless leader is here to help you.
What the hell's he talking about back there?
Eldritch Blast, double. Actually, yeah. Eldritch Blast.
Actually, 2 sprinklers.
It looked pretty enticing. I'll do both of them on the chieftain right-hand man.
The right-hand man. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
One of them, oh my god, 25.
That will hit.
He's doing great.
And 17.
That will also hit.
Okay, so with both of those,
These magical beams are like coming right up over my shoulders.
a one on one of them. So 11 damage total.
11 force damage. Excellent.
You just put 11 there, but I also did some damage too.
You did to the chieftain. He targeted the
right-hand
the
man.
right-hand man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang!
I fucking said hurry up on the chieftain.
What else?
That's my movement. I don't think I wish to do anything else. Let me just double check really quick.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yep. I don't know if I want to use anything right now. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I'm just gonna do whatever.
Okay.
Okay, after Showmi, it's the Knoll Spearman.
All right, Knoll Spearman.
Is there one engaged with us? Because I killed that one.
There is not one there, and the ones that have now been alerted are not joining the initiative order until the next round. So there is no spearman.
Hurry up!
Oh boy.
So archers are next then.
Okay, archers are next. This one is, knowing his limitations to a degree, is going to step back because he gets.
Smart.
Yeah.
Are you going to take an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay. Takes a step and then rotates back and is gonna fire at Cherall there.
Well,
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay.
I'm gonna need it for this dude.
And that is 5 piercing damage.
Okay. Ow.
And it doesn't get a second attack, but it is going to use the rest of its movement. So that was so it was here. It's going to move closer to the chieftain, 30 feet over. Great. Keeps
Okay.
moving that way. That is the only archer that is currently in play.
All right, Grabbyn's next.
All right,
Sure.
Grabbyn.
My turn again? Oh, here we go.
So you watched a couple sort of arcs of force energy hit the howling knoll beside you, but the chieftain stands there with his sort of ornate kind of gemstone staff in his hand.
Token gemstone? Go for the head. Go for the head.
For the chieftain?
For the chieftain.
Great.
Here we go. 9 to hit.
Gonna miss. Big whiff.
I will take my second attack, and that will be a. There we go. 22 to hit.
That will hit.
And he will take. I will re-roll that too, and he will take 7, 8, 9 slashing.
Slashing, excellent.
And once again, his movement speed is reduced by 10. And wait, no, that's crits. Nope. Yep, just that.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Another good swipe. Again, sort of peeling off pieces of this creature back and forth. There's a part of him that looked like it was fur, but as your sword strikes it, it gets underneath the sort of plate that was there and like ping, flings off, and this piece of armored fur kind of goes flying off into the trees.
That wasn't a goddamn token.
Give me a perception check.
I'm looking for tokens, baby. Perception, 10.
You don't notice it. All right, who's next?
After Grabbyn, it's the armored gnolls.
Armored gnolls. Okay, there is one of those. Let's head over back to the fire.
Let's go, baby.
And just already engaged with Cherall here is going to go for 2 attacks.
2.
This one does have a multi-attack.
Bing bong.
Both of those, I think you're going to hit 18 to hit and 13 to hit.
Both hit, but you know what? I'm going to use my reaction to use Defensive Duelist. So I'm adding proficiency to my AC, which makes my AC 14.
Great, so the
one
second attack
misses.
misses. Great. So with your short sword, ping, you deflect the halberd that he has there.
Excellent.
But he does hit you with one of them.
Okay.
Not nice.
Not great. 4 slashing damage.
Sweet.
With a big slash of the halberd there.
Oh.
And after hitting you, he does seem to heed the call of the head knoll over there. So he's going to move, and you've already used a reaction,
Yeah.
correct? Great, so he's going to start moving in that direction as well.
Okay.
Okay. Who's next?
Chieftain.
The chieftain is next. All right, now able to finally.
Don't touch me with that
something
fucking
here.
thing.
He is going to take a step back.
Oh, I'm gonna get him.
Are you going to take attack? of
Oh,
opportunity?
yeah.
You may indeed.
Please. Oh,
All
21.
hits.
Nice.
Big damage.
It's a 9 plus 2 is 11 more
11
slashing.
more slashing damage. So as he sort of, he does kind of a weird half rotation with his staff still facing towards you and starts to walk away a little unnaturally, and you hit him with your slashing sword.
Oh, you must be some kind of idiot.
And then he kind of focuses his hands
Oh,
and
shit.
and it's very similar to Showmi. He's going to fire off some Eldritch Blasts here.
Boy.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. shit.
14 to hit.
Miss.
15 to hit.
Miss.
And dirty 20 to hit.
Hit.
Wow, you're strong, man.
Give it to me.
Okay, that was 11 force damage.
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And as a bonus action, he looks towards the right hand there, the one with the purple armor there, and sort of, and that knoll sort of feels inspired a little bit. It
okay.
seems he just gets advantage on his next attack.
Okay.
Boy.
Jeez, that was a lot.
Okay, that is
All right.
the.
So how about line up with Tossus then?
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Huh, I see that
Get him!
you've put yourself in my eye line again, my old foe. And I'm gonna run out from the trees and attack for the 3rd time. This armored knoll.
And indeed, reach the armor knoll.
Feel the wrath of my blade. 17 to
That will.
Tossus!
He did it.
As he's on the retreat, you reach up, you stab him in the bum there.
And that is 1d8 +1, so 6 piercing.
And you get your sneak attack damage for not having anyone around you as part of the swashbuckler.
2D.
Which is
Which should be 3d6, I think.
3d6.
Let me double check.
Wow.
that.
You should have been
level
doing
five.
that much earlier.
Sneak attack
Oh, yeah,
damage
of
level
course.
5, 3d6. And for those not familiar, you gain an additional way to use your sneak attack. You don't need advantage on the roll if you're within 5 feet of it, which he is, and no other creatures are within 5 feet of you, which they are not. So
Wonderful.
you would sneak up and stab him in the back.
That's awesome.
You get an extra 3d6.
It's going to be, oh, what a bummer, but 8.
And so there was 8, and what was the original one?
The original one that was a great question. 8, I believe, right?
So 16
Yeah.
total, is that right? Great.
Or no, it was 5. It was 5. It was 5.
So 13 total.
13 total.
Had 8 already, so we're up to 20. What is oh, I'm on the wrong thing. That's why. There we go. Wait.
Typing 21 over and over
Yep,
in one
I'm just
note.
typing over 20. Oh, no, it won't let me go there.
Why
Standing there with
does
my sword
every
in it.
BTT system we use
I know.
not let you update their HP?
What?
You've always had that. Always had that problem.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's all right.
Can I write something down for you?
Yes.
What's-
The keyboard's being funky in chat.
Oh.
Armored.
It's the armored one.
Yes.
It
you
went from
should
8
have,
to what?
21, I believe. If I'm correct. Because we got
He took
another
13 damage?
13. Hey, we're back. We're back.
Oh,
We're in it now.
In action.
Oh, baby. Okay, excellent.
And then can
that
I
was
use-
25 feet of movement.
that was 25 feet of movement. Can I use my bonus action to flee?
You can. Where would you like to flee to?
Would you?
Yes.
I'm gonna run down to the bottom of the rocks over there.
Like near the chieftain and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Nice. Oops. Oh my
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whichever, maybe behind that little guy. Like, yeah, there you go. Just
Great.
a little bit where I can crouch and hide a little bit.
Yes, you. So these ones can clearly see you, but something coming from this direction, you have some partial cover there
Wonderful.
behind that rock. Okay, great. Who's next?
Cherall.
Cheryl's up.
All right, so where did you just go?
Just like up
I ran
to
up to the
the.
chieftain.
That's where the
Okay,
chieftain is.
okay.
I'm anticipating.
He's doing what I told him.
All right.
Unlike anybody else.
I'm gonna go ahead. How far am I from the archer?
You are 30 feet.
Cool. I'm gonna get. Is there a way that I can? Sir, some Svent. I don't know.
To not go by the armored.
yes,
Yes,
and
if you
get-
want to use more movement.
Yes, let's do
So
that.
this is 20 to go up here, and then another, we'll say another 10 would get you there, and that would be
So
going
that's 30.
around.
And
Yeah,
then
30.
can I also get like even more northeast?
That was 30 feet, I said.
Yeah.
So this is 40. Yep,
Cool.
you can get
let's
all the
use
way
my
around.
40.
Great.
All right. I'm gonna go and pop him. See if I can get him with a
Short
Oh,
sword?
not yeah, short sword, not pop him. Slice him. 14 to hit.
That will hit the archer. Yes.
Okay, 1d6 plus 1. 5 piercing.
5. And as you stab the short sword in and bring it back out, there's like some purple sparks.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Awesome.
Nice.
Now shit, I used my full movement. Sitting staring.
Throw it at him.
With like, I've got some stupid ass darts. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to
Tossus goes, use your stupid ass darts.
do a little dart.
I can see you thinking about it.
Well, actually, okay. So, monk question: if I have 2 attacks at level 5,
Yep.
can I hold an action?
No, you've
No.
used the action. The 2
Got
attacks
it.
are part of the same action.
Cool. Okay. So I guess yeah, I'm gonna flick my wrist real cute, get into my pouch, pull out a dart, and try to hit it with a dart.
Which one?
The armored dude.
Okay.
Oh wait, you know what?
It might be.
What's the range on darts? Is it 2060?
It should say on there.
2060.
So it'd be with disadvantage. They're more than 20 feet away. Like, yeah, they're within 60, but they're both out of 20, so it would be with disadvantage.
And does the chieftain look like it's wearing armor? Sorry.
The chieftain has like leather pelts on, so he
Okay.
has like some protection, but it's not true armor.
Let's fire a dart at this chieftain.
Alright.
Good. Here we
Disadvantage.
go. Choo! Insane 8.
No,
Okay. Cool. And then bonus action. I'm sure I can do something with a bonus. Can monks move with a bonus action?
no.
Nope. Oh, they can use like step of the wind with a bonus action.
With a key point, yes.
Key point. No, I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, shit.
Great.
That's my turn.
Okay, who's next?
Chieftain hand.
Yes.
Oh dear.
And all right, now that he's howled and summoned, we haven't gotten to the top of the round again, have we?
Yes.
We
Yeah,
have.
Tossus
shit,
was top
yeah.
of the round.
Okay, great. But this is the first
Yes.
Knoll, right? Okay,
Correct.
so there is only one chieftain hand, so there aren't other people joining yet. But he is going to turn towards Grabbyn and make a couple attacks here. 11 to hit.
Miss.
And 15 to hit?
Miss.
Ooh, couple back and forth swipes. Dodging under both of them.
Who needs to be stealthy when nothing can fucking hit you?
Did have advantage on that first one.
Oh shit.
Because of the, so I'm gonna say that was the first one, both of those rolls, so that missed. So this is
Okay.
the second attack now. Because he had advantage on the third. And that's even lower, 12 to hit.
Oh, you stupid bastard.
Okay, he's just
Couldn't
gonna
hit the
continue.
wide sign of a barn. You fucking token pooping piece of shit.
Has not, to your knowledge, pooped any tokens.
Yeah, well, he's gonna
With
when I
you.
stick him.
All right.
Who's next?
Show me.
Zai.
All right.
Looking, just scanning, is there a way that looks more correct toward like the end of the challenge?
Oh, give me a perception check. There's been some flashes of lightning as you've been running around.
Perception, that's gonna be 13.
13, as there was one flash of lightning, and you noticed it mainly because after the howl, you were looking around at all the knolls that sort of turned their attention. Up here to the north, like past this fire, seemed to be like a large door way up there up top.
Okay. So, for now, I'm just gonna keep that stocked away.
The sprinklers are working up there, by the way.
Yeah, so that
You
will
look
eat
up to the
that will eat
northwest
some
and it's
action.
raining.
It's raining pretty hard.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up 30 feet towards them. Yeah, for now. And I'm gonna secretly pull out my notebook and yell out to the chieftain. If you were any less threatening, you'd be a dandelion. And I'm gonna.
The robot doesn't respond.
Makes me feel better. And then I'm gonna cast Hex as a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm within 90 feet of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So. Hex on the chieftain, seeing that Grabbyn is handling himself with the right hand man. And I'm gonna just Eldritch Blast twice.
Saucy sentence.
Okay. Yeah. The curse. There's no save or anything. Nope. And when you cast Hex, choose one ability, and they have disadvantage on ability checks
Oh,
made
that's
with that.
right. We'll do strength.
Okay. Strength-based check.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll. I did roll already. So that's gonna be a 26 on the first Eldritch Blast.
That will hit.
Nice.
19 on the
That
second.
will also hit.
Wow.
So that's gonna be, make sure I do this right. So 2d10 plus 3, 14, 17 force damage, and since he's hexed, 1d6 necrotic damage. 3. necrotic.
And in what way does Showmi obliterate the Knoll chieftain?
Grabbyn, you're gonna want to duck because the awesome man is coming through. Boom! And 2 waves right into the chest.
Give me a perception check. As these blasts hit the chieftain, just parts are going flying. Like one arm of the Knoll goes flying in one direction. His staff breaks in 2 pieces and flies in another direction.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Graven in awe of what's happening. Unable to discern anything, but as you guys look around and the chieftain has been just smashed to bits, all of the creatures.
Can I swing at the one that was right next
You
to
can,
me?
yeah. Go ahead. You have advantage on the attack.
Advantage? I'm going to use my. I'm going to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll, but if it hits, it does an additional 10 damage. Straight. Wait, advantage? Take away my +5, so 18 to hit.
That will hit.
And it'll do 10 plus 10 plus 2, so 22 slashing damage.
Bolts and pieces of metal like flying in every which way, and where the torso detached from the leg portion of the robot, there's a little slot in the center with a little semicircle sticking up. I'm grabbing. And Graven pulls it free, and you find in your hands an oaken token. As you pull that free,
Uh-oh.
you look around, and very much it seems like, just as kind of expected or planned, the Knolls all came to a slow, kind of methodical stop after the machinery sensed the destruction of the Chieftain. But a few of them
Oh no.
Oh no.
are starting to kind of come back a little bit. They're fighting against the deactivation of the arcane energy.
Something's going on with the fucking... Some of them are still moving.
Grabbyn, what did you do?
I don't know, but we better either get out of this room or pop them.
If you follow me this way, that's the exit. If you just follow me.
What are you guys doing?
Can I? There was one archer right at my feet. Can I like stomp on the torso to see if there's anything inside of him?
You can. Give me an attack roll with advantage.
Okay. Oh my god, that is a 12.
12. You break open the sort of chest cavity of the robotic Knoll. Nothing inside. Seemed like a reward for the more powerful creatures.
Grabbyn, you're buying me something. I took the most damage out of all of us, and I'm gonna start running. I'm gonna follow Showmi.
You guys running up to the
Yep,
side?
I'm preparing an Eldritch Blast for the next sprinkler.
Do we...
Great.
Yep.
Do we pass any of the ones that look like they're kind of fighting against?
You-
Or
is this
any
guy
ones that
still
look
alive?
like armored or...
You guys are going to pass by some as you pass up through
Okay.
here. Yep.
Yeah, if I see whichever one looks like the one I killed or...
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to...
Give me a investigation check. So as Grabbyn hops off and you guys start to hightail it towards the northwest there, Tossus gives a look around because he was there at the bottom of the rock when the Chieftain kind of got destroyed and pieces of it went flying. 17. As you looked at like the top half of the Chieftain go flying into the trees, underneath his neck was a couple slots that also seemed to have some, but those went flying into the trees, so it's somewhere in the trees.
Well, I see the direction you're after. I think I see a way, and I'm gonna go after those guys. Yeah.
You start to run into the trees there. Okay, so everyone else is going around the opposite way.
Yeah.
So they don't seem like they get fully activated, so they don't start like approaching you. What they do is all of them start to like take their weapons and like throw them at you as you're running by. All,
goodness.
like
Oh,
axes,
shit.
and so one of the archers takes his bow and like javelins it at you. So there's a bunch of attacks that are getting thrown at you guys.
Okay.
I'm right out front charging towards one that looks bigger than the others.
Okay. There's a whole bunch of attacks here.
Oh boy.
You're in the front.
Yeah.
These
Oh.
three-
So as this is happening, can I use a bonus action to second wind?
Sure.
Before
Yes,
this
you can
is
do that.
all going down.
Yep.
So real quick, I'm gonna do a D10. Oh my god. Wonderful. A fucking 1 plus. Sorry.
Okay.
1 plus 5. I gain 6 HP.
6 HP. Okay. 5 to hit.
Miss.
13 to hit.
Miss.
This is a natural 20, but it was an improvised weapon. The thrown javelin of a bow hits you for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You get hit in the back of the head with that. Behind Grabbyn is Cherall.
Okay.
13 to hit,
That hits. What is it?
and it's a thrown axe.
Is that a missile?
It's a projectile, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna catch it with my reaction.
Okay.
Sick.
So how the fuck does this work? When I do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus my dexterity plus my monk level.
Okay.
Do I just catch it?
Well, depends on the damage.
5 slashing damage from the throw.
Okay. So what do I do?
So now you have to roll to reduce
Oh,
it.
okay. Okay. Got it.
What are the pluses? Because it might be more than 5 already.
It's monk level. So yeah, 5, 10, 15.
Okay, so you reduce it to 0. So now, because you reduced it to 0, you can throw it back if you wish.
Got it. I'm gonna spend a key point and throw it at whoever just threw it at me.
Go ahead.
Okay. So okay.
It's okay.
How far away was it?
We'll say it was 30 feet from you.
Okay, so it's with disadvantage.
Okay.
As part of the same reaction, attack with proficiency regardless of proficiencies. Okay.
Yeah,
so
regardless of whether you're proficient with what.
attack with disadvantage plus. Oh, so 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, and then what's the damage?
Is it an improvised weapon? Is that what
It counts as a monk weapon attack. Okay, so it's gonna be like 1d6 plus.
This is a thrown axe. It's not really an improvised weapon. Do 1d6.
Okay.
Plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay. 6.
Great. That one looks like it's out, like completely dysfunctional.
Is it a big boy or a small boy?
That was one of the spearmen, not one of the armored ones.
Damn it. Okay.
And then the last 2 attacks
Yeah.
are gonna go on Showmi there. 2 to hit,
Yeah.
and then 14 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of those big.
Yeah.
That's another thrown axe. 4 slashing damage.
Oh, okay.
Cuts you on the way by. Give me an investigation check to see if you can locate the broken torso of the chieftain.
Amazing.
10. You're unable to find it. One of the gnolls from like the other side of the trees looks like they threw a spear in at you.
Wait. Can I use my inspiration?
Yes.
And roll again?
You can.
Oh!
Yeah, nat 20.
Shut up.
Yo, what an inspiration.
After feeling the inspiration from the machine, you feel that was a good decision that you bought that. And as you rummage through some of the fake trees, you push aside like a fake bush, and lying behind is this broken torso with 3 slotted coins.
No fucking
3 more.
Oh,
You pull each of them free.
I did so much damage to that thing.
And as you skitter to the northwest, one more spear attack goes flying at you. 18 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And you take 6 piercing damage. Catch the edge of that. So you're all running towards the exit. The door there now, also detecting the chieftain's demise, begins to descend into the floor. And what you see beyond it looks like another one of those intermediary rooms. There's like a door and another door on the other side. So that's what you guys see.
Did we pass any of the armored ones, like the big ones?
You did. They don't look as sort of mighty as the right hand of the chieftain. Give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Can we've probably moved past it too far, but can I use my uncanny dodge on that spearman's attack? If we've already moved.
sure, yeah.
That just reduces it by half.
Yeah, sure. You can
Also, I just realized I need to maintain concentration on Hex for that damage.
do that. Sure. Yep. You can roll for that.
Actually, that's pretty bad. With its con modifier, right?
Yeah.
So 9.
That will
Oh,
drop it.
no.
Drop
Third level.
What does that mean? He can't like move it around or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can move it to a new target if you don't lose it. Yeah.
And since it was cast at 3rd, I can maintain it for 8 hours.
Oh my god.
He's
Oh,
like,
buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, so sad.
16 on the perception.
16 on the perception. You feel like you get a good look at the innards as they're like throwing their weapons around,
Yeah.
and they don't seem to have the same infrastructure for containing sort of these tokens within them. As you guys are standing at the foot of the door, so you guys, the 3 of you get to the door because you went up there first. So the last person is like running along is Tossus.
Where's Tossus?
And with another kind of volley of weapons, all the malfunctioning gnolls. There's going to be a whole bunch of attacks.
Is there any like time to run and help him and maybe deflect some missiles?
Give me an
or-
acrobatics check.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the?
Acrobatics, natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh.
You leap forward, and I'm going to say that you can deflect one of these missiles. that
Sure,
are
yeah, I'll try to just
firing.
catch one.
Okay.
Yeah. Help action doesn't do anything, does it?
10 to hit.
No.
Okay, 11 to hit.
No.
I'm helping.
15 to hit.
Yes.
So we'll say the first hit is the one you deflect.
Oh,
So
sweet.
you see one axe coming towards you and snatched by Cherall.
That's so cool.
Should I like roll and shit for it?
5 slashing damage. You can try to reduce it again.
Well, it's my monk level plus stuff,
so
so
it's
5.
automatic.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's reduced to 0.
Yeah.
Do you want to throw it back again?
Nah.
Okay. Now 2 more attacks after that. Natural 1 and 17 to hit.
17 hits.
So that is another
Sorry, buddy.
spear.
That's pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
4 piercing damage.
Then I'll use my
And
uncanny
you can
dodge.
uncanny
so
dodge
two-
that as well.
two-
So
Hot
piercing damage.
diggity.
So after deflecting that barrage of missiles, you slide kind of in past the door, and as soon as the last person crosses the threshold, that door begins to rise back up.
Wow.
And the sounds of the storm kind of fade into the background.
It is such a shame. We did not find any Oaken tokens.
No.
For all of that hard work.
No, thank you, Cherall. I see what you did, so I have to tell you, when I went into the woods, I found one Oaken token, and I'd like for you to have it.
Really?
Yeah.
You're giving me it freely.
Well, you saved my life.
Well, I helped a little bit, but okay. Yes, I mean, yes. I'll
Well,
take
you
it,
also
yeah.
killed all those guys. I mean, if you don't want it, then I
No,
can take
I
it.
will
Okay.
absolutely take the Oaken token.
Wonderful.
I'd like to point out that nobody fucking asked me if I found any, and I did, but only one as well, and now we've each had one to use, so you're welcome to me. I'm using it.
I don't understand why you're mad, but okay.
He called me a liar.
Oh, I see.
Well, all right.
Well,
Okay.
I kept you dry.
Yeah.
I don't give two goddams about the moisture level of my underwear.
Well, that
Or
makes
any
one
of
of us.
Wow.
All right.
And as you look down this corridor hallway, you see at the end of the hall, before the door, is another sort of dresser armoire-looking device.
Hand your tokens over. I'll operate the machine.
And as you ponder what you may or may not want, that is where we're going to take a break. So we can look at the menu and think about what you may or may not
Oh
want
my
to purchase.
goodness.
You were successfully through the first room of the Preeminent Combatant Challenge.
Thank you, chat, for the malfunction and
yeah,
the
that's great.
multiple
Thank you
extra
for the malfunctions
tokens.
and the tokens.
Yes, thank you for the extra token.
Oh, yeah.
Those weren't even chat tokens. Those were some of the rewards are actually
Oh.
part of the event, and some of them are additional ones.
His big pile from the
yes.
beginning.
So on Twitch, so we're 7 into a new malfunction for subs.
Excellent.
And then I think we're at 2204 for bits, so that means like we have a little less than 300 left for a new
For another
token.
discovered
I'm gonna try to fix. We have like cute little
we
sound
have
effects and
audio
stuff
cue.
for when you do it, and it's not working, of course. But I'm gonna try to fix it.
All right, everybody, we're gonna take a quick break.
For TikTok, we're gonna sign off so that you don't have to just sit around for
Yeah,
15
so there
minutes.
isn't
But we're
time.
gonna go live with part 2 as soon as it's up and running.
Awesome.
Twitch, there's so many platforms now. Oh my goodness. Twitch, you've still got your same Be Right Back videos with all the puzzles. If you're on TikTok and you want to go watch cute little D&D puzzles, go on over to that. Is there anything else?
Awesome.
Oh, should we be thanking people? We should be thanking people.
Do it after the break, or you want to do it now?
I can do it after the break. I'm gonna thank everybody on Twitch for all of their contributions after the break.
Thank you very much, everybody. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll see what the next challenge has to offer. Well done, you golds.
All right.
Takes a village.
Like, comment, fucking subscribe, and fuck off.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to those old Yagolds, not these old. Now it's present tense, so these old Yagolds, the name of our mini campaign. Thank you guys so much for the bits and subs. We're gonna give some shout outs, and then we will dive back in. And thanks to some of the people who are tuning in on TikTok and stuff. We had no idea if anyone would even find that or stumble across it. But
Let's see if I'll find where it's at again.
Yeah.
I can interact with the chat.
that will be.
Here we go. Golden Dagger 96 resubscribed, Prejoy resubscribed, Annabella Rue resubscribed, Birch Cowboy resubscribed, High S1 resubscribed, Rainmarker resubscribed, Cage King resubscribed, Mad Rax resubscribed. Oh, we were rated hours ago by DC30. Thank you so much if you're still here. Wasn't ranked, gave out a community sub. Pocodogo resubscribed, Jemmy Kai resubscribed. Jemmy Kai did 1,000 bits, donated 4 bits. Captain Kirk resubscribed, Retro Riz resubscribed, Lobas did 3 community subs, Platitudinous Platymus did a month sub, Cool Shaver resubscribed, Cool Shaver did 500 bits, Lightfighter & Co. Did 100 bits, Lura Slow resubscribed, Annabella Rue 500 bits, GF Powers 100 bits, resubscribed, ECAP, Chompinator subscribed, Chompinator gave it a sub, I'm almost done, Wizen Wreck-It 300 bits, and then Hoodie Slayer with a sub.
Amazing.
Thank you.
go.
Hopefully the
Guys,
sound
so much.
effects will work.
Yes, we've checked them, and
Can you
hopefully-
just give us just emulate it
You
for
want me to test it?
Yeah, just test it.
All right.
This is what we've been missing.
And
out.
once again, if anyone's joining us late, affect the campaign by hindering the party with malfunctions by subbing or gifting subs, or help the party with oaken tokens by bidding.
There you go.
And here, yeah, I'll do a test. Which one do you want a test of?
Subs.
Subs.
Oh boy.
Hey.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's the gold we've been. How do I get?
Hopefully that one.
Oh,
Just hit the live, right?
No.
I think if you refresh
Okay.
the whole page, it'll
Yeah.
show. Okay, it doesn't show there. So I just
I
went
think
and
if you
searched.
go back and
tabletop
get
notch.
born,
Okay.
And then it showed my
After
Oh.
the year 2000.
You're a genius. We
got
found
you.
you all again. It's a miracle.
It's us.
Okay. Sorry.
the Yagolds find themselves in another one of these little intermediary halls, and within it is another one of the oaken dispensaries that again has a little slot on the left-hand side and several sigils, much in the same pattern as they were before. I can even bring it up on the little mini map there. There we go. Has all of the options for purchasing with oaken tokens. So you enter the room, the door shuts behind you, the sounds of knolls and weather disappears.
Well, I'll take them now.
As much as I'd love to give you them, first of all, I've dispensed of all of mine, having given it to Cherall. But also, I kind of proved that I could work the machine.
But like, maybe that was just lucky.
I
you
just
know?
find there to be a big hole in you.
I think you were lucky on that one.
I think.
Okay. We all have one each right now, right?
No,
I gave you
I have 0.
What? I thought we all said we had one.
Pay me.
I don't. I
The
can't.
sounds are working
I'd
now.
love to.
I cannot. I have none. I bought the thing in the wardrobe.
All right, how many do we have here right now among us?
I have one.
I have one.
I got none.
She has mine.
All right.
Okay.
I was gonna say if we want to pool our resources, I think we figured out what this last one is, right? With the stars.
Make you really strong for a day or something, or feel confident in something.
I think a case could be made that I should take that one in case I need to push something over that's real big.
You think that
okay.
you deserve the one thing that we can afford, and we should just.
I'm
Whoa,
just
we
saying.
have it.
We only have 2.
Oh, so we
That
can't even
takes
afford it.
3.
So why are you even pitching it?
It takes 3.
Fine, I'm getting the fucking thing they did earlier, and I'm gonna go over to it.
Wait, before you do, I know you weren't very appreciative of the showers being turned off, but no. I also did those awesome blasts. All right.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
That's not a malfunction, right? That's good.
I don't know. If I did it myself, it didn't make that noise when I did it.
The lights kind of light up. They're kind of flickering. They're a little dull, but
right.
they do light up.
Top right, the plus sign with the
Top
guy.
right. You do feel a surge of energy there.
I like that.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe I don't need to work it, but I think I could
That's big
still
of you
do
to
that.
admit.
Okay.
Are you gonna use yours or gonna save it?
No, I'm going to use mine, but while I figure out which one I want, do we want to do some kind of a little sit down before we go into the next room?
I wouldn't mind. I wasn't paying attention and I lost my spell, so I wouldn't mind. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour.
Here, sit down with a can of beans? Sure.
You brought beans to this?
Well, rations, whatever.
Okay.
I might have some beans. I'll have to look.
All right, that's fine. Okay. Short rest. Short rest then.
All right.
You guys can take the time here. Take a short rest.
Um.
You can roll hit dice if you need to heal.
Oh wait, I have 2 key points left, so I can use quickened healing.
You can, and then you will get your key points back.
Amazing. Okay, yeah. So before I start my short rest, I'm gonna spend 2 key points.
It's the optional feature, quickened healing.
Roll a martial art die. Regain a number of hit points equal to the number rolled.
Your martial art die right now is a D6, I
D6?
believe. Yep.
That's
D6.
all my like damages.
Yep.
Only get hit die back after
At a
long.
long, you get half of them back at a long rest.
Oh yeah, okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so I healed 5.
Any desire to heal or anything?
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
got
So
a
hit
1.
die plus your Constitution
Yeah.
modifier.
hit die.
Should be on there, near your HP. Where's the hit die located on there? So you have 5 of them, so you can use up to 5. You can roll.
I should.
And then plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I could have used that first time.
So yeah, flat.
And then as we're resting, Cheryl's gonna get up to the vending machine and she's going to buy a healing potion.
Okay, this time it lights up again, but this time not doing the inspiration. You touch the top left, and for a moment there, you listen to the sounds on the interior, and you think about the glass bottle that it's in. It's kind of, and then the flap at the bottom opens up and little bottle comes out of the bottle.
Does this look like a normal healing potion?
Give me a
Or a big healing potion?
give me an Arcana or a investigation check, whichever you're better at.
Either Arcana or investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 11?
11. It seems like a standard healing potion.
Damn it. Okay.
So 2d4 plus 2.
2d4.
She said seems like.
Seems like.
Okay.
Well, now since
No.
we're resting, maybe it's nice to, think about the old times. Old Uncle Give me a gold. Yeah. He was a brave man. He had a heart of a lion, and a lifetime ban from the zoo.
Wow. Didn't he get himself his goddamn head caved in?
I mean, bravely.
Bravely got his head caved in.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
A little too forward with his
I hope they
I
don't...
only met him once, but I just remember him being very small.
brave though.
Yeah, real tiny. Like,
All right.
Real
Well-
skinny, small man.
skinny
While they're
small.
engaged in this conversation, can I just back towards the vending machine and just try and put an Oaken token into the machine all quietly?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. That is a 15.
15. You before you get there, you press the token against your back, and then you push it against the machine, and then cross your arms so it pushes the token all the way in. Clink, 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 and it makes some sounds, and people hear it. But you look over, and he hasn't placed anything in the thing, and he turns around, and almost like it kind of came to life on its own a little bit there.
Did you press something?
What'd you do?
I don't know.
You got a free?
No,
A freebie?
I think that, you said that you were magic. I think that I made it. Oh, God.
Are you trying to do that thing where you
I don't.
tip it and you shake it?
You didn't have the necklace on.
I didn't. No.
Is
Is it?
It's glowing.
It is flickering.
Now I'm gonna punch the inspiration one.
I guess. I mean, take full advantage of a good thing,
I'm getting up and I'm going to the machine. What are you getting? You just ordered something.
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell you, and I feel great,
what do we think?
Inspired.
If we smash this whole thing open, would it have stuff inside that we could take?
That actually
Not a
is not a
terrible
bad
idea.
idea. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, go for it.
What are you hitting it with?
So I'm gonna use the maul.
Okay.
I'm going to take the -5 in the hopes that it does.
It will hit. You can't miss it.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're gonna be rolling for damage.
Maybe I shouldn't do more. I'll try to do kind of the top half of it so that maybe there's still
But you're still
something-
trying to hit it with the
extra
penalty.
damage,
Yeah, with the
yeah.
extra damage.
Yeah.
Great. So roll for
So-
damage and add the extra damage.
So the maul is.
Another.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
If
where
it's,
are we
it's
at?
just a heavy weapon, right? All right. So 2d6 bludgeoning. 7, 8, 9, 19 damage.
Grabbyn takes a mighty swing and tries to hit the kind of top half of the machine so it might kind of open up on its own. The second that the mallet strikes the edge, time almost seems to slow, and there's a ripple on the side of the machine, and then a blast of arcane energy ripples out. You take 19 force damage, the exact amount that you dealt to the machine. He gets blown across to the other opposite wall. And the machine itself, as you look over, looks undented. The side of it doesn't even look like it was touched.
Which one of you fucking morons just did that to me?
Don't call me crazy, but I think there's a barrier around it. Could be.
I'm gonna take a look at my maul and make sure that it's still
The wall
okay.
appears to be okay.
Oh my god.
Do you want to take a second hit at it? I'm just kidding.
This can be part of the same short rest if you'd like to spend more hit die.
19 damage.
I will say also, Matthew, I think we hit another Oaken token.
As Grabbyn pulls back the mallet after getting blasted across the room, the machine itself is untouched. However, as if someone had dropped one and had it roll under the machine, you hear a little.
I think I heard
That's
Yeah, I'm gonna.
mine, you fucking.
Everybody give me sleight of hand.
Oh my god. Including me, or I'm the one that's not? Oh my god.
24.
Fuck, 17!
5.
2!
And
Oh!
wow.
Well, don't go spend it all in one place now.
I still got my maul in my hand, and I'm just looking at you like,
Now, Grabbyn.
Tossus! I just took a fucking beating from that thing. I think.
I feel really bad about that, buddy, but thank you.
See if I ever share anything with you, you frickin'. Yeah, I'm sitting there concentrating on my rest again.
Would you like to spend more hit die? Did you do that?
Yes.
Oh no.
As you're finishing up the short.
19. 3 back.
Oh.
Your rest is a little gimped by the forcefulness of your anger.
Yes, I'm gonna have to take a
seething
long-
mad in the corner there.
Boy.
5. I'm using. Nice. There we go. All right, 9, 10. Still not even full.
Oh man. That's all of your hit die?
38. That's every one of my.
Everyone
die.
watching, grabbing rest, and everyone's like, ah, man, that sucks.
Unbelievable. I'm just gonna use another because we're doing a short rest
Yes, you can.
as well. Yeah, no, full.
Make sure not to take too many hits.
Shut up! Shut your goddamn mouth!
You know, technically it worked.
Technically, I'm gonna
No.
shove this coin
mean,
next coin I find up your beef find.
I mean, then you wouldn't have it.
Shut up!
Sorry.
Next room, please. I got the thing on my. I'm putting my hand in the thing. It
Right.
looks like a.
So we finish a short rest?
You finish the short rest. Yep, you get back any key points, spells, anything you get from your short rest.
Yay.
Good thing that's the last combat today, right?
Do I have a limited number of darts? I just realized.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it did it not say there.
No.
You get 10, so you have
Okay, so
9
I got
darts left. Yeah.
Thank you.
So the door is in front of you. It has, once again, it doesn't have like a knob. It has like a indentation that looks like you could slide it to open when you are ready.
Okay.
I can't help but feel that you guys. I should be more of a leader if I'm taking that position. So this time, I'll be the gracious one and open the door. I mean, it's the least I could do for you. And you shared your oaken token.
I did.
If you feel generous, I also have an open pocket.
Are you still talking? Just open the goddamn.
All right, I'm opening the door.
Slides open. The next room that it opens up into, quite unlike the last, is a tiny little chamber.
Oh boy.
Is that a sub or bits? I can't even remember.
It's a sub. Let it be known that. It'd be believable.
Timing
I
on
would have
that.
said that.
The timing
Yeah.
on that.
Oh man, that was perfect.
Unlike the last, there's a tiny little chamber. It's no more than 10 feet by 10 feet, with a very modest kind of chandelier hanging in the center on the ceiling. The light goes on as you step forward, and you see 4 lecterns facing inward toward the middle of the room. So in this small room, there's like one there, one, and they're all facing in toward the center of the room, these 4 lecterns. The only clue as to what you should do comes from a sign that's above the only other door leading out. So not the one you came through, there's one other door on the opposite side of the room. And above that door reads, "Start your inscription when the chime tolls. Stop your inscription at the 2 tones. A test of memory and focus. Who shall scrawl supreme?" I'll read that again. Start your inscription when the chime tolls. Stop your inscription at the 2 tones. A test of memory and focus. Who shall scrawl supreme?
Who shall
Scrawl, like
scrawl?
Yep, like writing. At the foot of each lectern is a square that looks like it's carved into the ground, and it's raised ever so slightly from the floor, almost like a pressure plate of sorts. So each lectern has that at the base of it. It's just large enough to stand within. And each podium doesn't have anything atop it, but there is kind of a bronze or some kind of metal stylus attached to a short.
boy.
Yes,
You guys regret this yet? Do you regret it?
To a short chain.
Oh, it's crazy loach.
Thank you. Have we reached a malfunction yet? From the
We have
second malfunction?
5 subs before a
before
malfunction.
malfunction. Okay, I'll just keep that in mind. So there's a little stylus attached to a chain that's attached to the lectern, but then nothing on the lectern. It's empty. Every wall of this room is lined with shelves containing hundreds of books altogether, which would be kind of an impressive little collection if not for the fact that they actually appear to be fake. In one corner, a section of books has fallen off the shelf onto the floor, and you can see from behind the tomes are hollow. They're like it's like fake books that have been set up to look like a library for decoration or show rather than function. So, lecterns facing into the middle, surrounded by fake books all around you, and these little kind of pressure plate squares at each of the lecterns.
Thank you again.
Glad we pumped that volume up.
And I believe that was 5 gifted subs.
Okay.
So we've got a malfunction,
There
baby.
could be a
Thank you,
malfunction
Grace.
brewing for this
Oh
gym.
boy. Oh boy.
Boy.
Could I investigate one of the shelves just see if any of the books are real? Like if anyone.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. 7.
7. You do a quick, like, you grab them and kind of tilt them forward. They all seem hollow. They're all very light. None of them seem to be, like, substantial in a way that would be an actual tome.
I'd also like to do an investigation to see if there's any trick doors or
Sure,
anything
give me an
around
investigation check. You can.
with advantage.
Yes, if you're looking for traps and things, you can definitely
I
do
would
that.
take advantage. No, please, please.
17.
17. You find no traps at all. However, you give a close look to those little squares at the base of each lectern, and it doesn't seem like there's any kind of trap or anything rigged up to them. But there's a very small sort of groove that's like light purplish in color that goes into the lectern itself. So it seems like if you were to step or press on these things, something would happen with the lectern. But it doesn't seem like a trap. Like it doesn't seem like it's going to explode or anything to that effect.
I'd sort of like to dawdle over to one of the squares and just
Okay.
step on it.
You step on one of the squares. It sinks quite easily. It makes like a light little click noise.
Huh?
And the podium that you stepped at the foot at kind of glows ever so slightly, just like a little hue. Just that one.
Tossus?
Should we all?
Oh, look at that.
Tossus.
I think.
Yes? Oh, no,
should-
I'm pretty... No, you go,
No.
please.
Should we all go and do that?
Do you even know what the hell we're supposed to be doing?
I don't know what we're supposed to be doing, but I do know that this was safe.
To step on a pressure plate.
Yeah.
Good read on that one.
What's all this crap about scrawling?
Are there any other doors in the room? I'm sorry if I missed that.
So the one you came through, and then one on the opposite side of the room.
Okay.
And that's what the inscription was like above that room,
Okay.
above that door.
I know we got a slight reward for doing the mission the last time, but we don't always have to do the puzzle. Remember, eyes
Wonderful.
on the prize, which
Yes.
is the real gold, not tokens. There's gold somewhere
Oh.
in there.
Excellent.
I thought this
Not-
was all about tokens.
Oh my.
What if we need a certain amount of tokens to open the last door?
Yeah.
That's a fair argument. I'm just trying to also remind us that
Gotcha. Yeah.
How
yeah.
many tokens do we have?
Well, you seem to have all of them.
No,
so,
I
we
just have
just
one.
did an inventory.
so one,
I
and everyone else
spent
spent.
it.
So you
Yes.
have the one.
You
I have the one because I
has
found
mine.
another enemy.
All I'm trying to say is, I'm gonna go check the door and make sure it's locked. The one
It
that
is
leads.
indeed locked. The one that leads out to the other side. And again, there's no like, there isn't like a lock hole or anything. It's purely seems operated.
Tossus quietly puts away his thieves' tools.
We all know how to write our own names, right? I don't know what else to write on here.
Is there? There doesn't seem to be anything to write on. I'm gonna step on the opposite plate that he's on
All right.
Okay.
and pick up one of the styluses.
You step on that pleasure blade, and your lectern glows. So now 2 of them are glowing. Picking up the stylus seems to have no effect, but you have it in your hand.
And there's 4 total.
There is
things.
4 total.
I mean,
All right.
Fine.
Go over. Step on another one.
Everyone steps on. So as the 4th pressure plate sinks in, again, each time a little click, and finally all 4 of the lecterns are glowing. Appearing on the top of the lectern, in front of each of you, is a series of dots that are numbered. So starting at 1 and then, going up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like a connect the dots kind of picture in front of you. You see that in front of you. And at first you take the stylus and you pull on it and it's too short. Like you can't get it to the drawing.
Yeah.
But you're able to kind of look at the drawing for a moment
Oh,
and then the lights go out. The chandelier above you goes out, and you're effectively blinded, in darkness. And then you feel the chain give you extra slack, and now it can reach the diagram that you were looking at. I'm going to give you all
Oh no.
a connect the dots. You're going to get to look at it for a moment,
Yup.
and then all of you have to look up at the ceiling and
As we
attempt to connect the dots in the dark.
So like Like literally just like this.
Yep.
We have to do the puzzle like this.
Yep, like that. You're trying. What you'll be able to do is one, you'll be able to look at the diagram for a second, try and
Use our
picture
other
it.
hand.
Yes, you can place your hand, and
I
also,
gave away my secret.
in addition to that, oh shit, what else was I gonna say? I don't know. I'll remember.
Oh,
Is there
no.
any benefit to me casting prestidigitation on the tip of my stylus?
You were trying to create some light.
Some light on the tip of my pen.
Would you like to try and do that?
Yeah.
As soon as you make a little bit of light, you hear like a crackling arcane energy from the chandelier coming from up
Can I
above.
stop?
Yes, you can. So it does appear to be sensitive to light if you create light in any capacity. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is what I will allow you to do, after you look at it, you can place your pencil or pen on dot number 1. So you know the starting point, and then you can go from there.
Okay.
In addition, I would like you all to make a straight dexterity check. Roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
12.
Natural 20.
21.
Mine's better.
Natural 20 is going to be
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 10.
10. So what was yours?
12.
12. Okay. The natural 20 gets the largest, thickest stylus that makes it easier to connect the dots.
Oh boy, Grabbyn's got the thick boy. Yeah.
And the lowest gets the thinnest.
Oh, yeah. I'll make it work.
And then the two middle pens.
Oh, big sharpie.
So, what you see before you appear, before the lights go out, is a funny little dolphin. Everyone take a look.
Oh my.
I remember these from like Friendly.
Wow.
Feels very much like drawing on the...
Okay, okay.
So,
I gotta
take a look.
make space here. Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
Focus up.
Wait, I mean,
No, don't draw anything yet.
right, but there's no trick to this. Like, it's gonna go 1 to 10. There's
Yes,
not,
it
like-
goes in order.
Okay,
Yep,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the idea. But remember the inscription. Inscribe in the chime tolls. Stop inscribing at 2 tones. So if you keep drawing after the 2 tones have inscribed,
Yeah.
you might get zapped as you
Right.
saw the crackling energy from up above.
Right.
So it's a little bit red light, green light mixed with draw the dolphin.
Okay, and you said we can put our fingers on certain parts.
You can use that other hand to place your fingers in different spots.
I have Sharpie all over my hand.
Try not to get Sharpie on your hand.
Oh, it's happening. Okay.
All right.
Oh, wait. Wait, when are we looking up?
I will tell you.
Okay.
You're still looking down at the drawing
okay.
at the moment.
Oh, shit.
Now, everyone place the tip of the pen on 1,
Okay.
Okay.
and then listen for...
Oh, no.
So, everybody heads up, so
Yeah.
you can't see the drawing.
Oh, no.
Is that the bell?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so far off.
Oh!
I just lifted my.
Oh!
I shouldn't lift up.
Why am I lifting my pen?
Following Jordan.
Fuck, where's my fingers? Where's my fingers?
What if we think we're done?
I think okay.
You just don't draw anymore. Does everyone think they're done?
Wait,
done.
what was the last noise?
It was a chime.
Okay.
I can smell your Sharpie.
All right, everyone. Now, the light comes back. Let me see your drawings.
Oh!
Oh, I ripped my papers. That's not bad.
Oh, good job.
Oh, hey.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
Do you need
wow.
us to sign them?
No.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, you bastard! It's on the table.
It's so thick. It's not my
Okay,
fault.
hold on.
I gotta put
Eraser,
something
yeah.
underneath
Yeah,
when I
here.
go next time. Sorry.
That's okay. Hold on. Oh, we might have Sharpie on our table. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. We'll figure it
I'm
out.
gonna do the back so that I'm not getting all over the front of your shit next time.
Okay.
Got more on the table than I did my fingers.
Right.
From the lecterns
I'm good, thank you.
of Grabbyn and Tossus, a little compartment opens up and an oaken token lies inside the lectern.
Damn it.
Are the lights back on or no?
The lights are on at the moment.
Mine's broken. Mine's not working. I didn't get one.
That's because you didn't do it well enough.
I didn't get one either.
Oh.
I did superb.
You ding dongs. Do better.
The lights flicker,
Oh shit.
and a new drawing appears.
There's
Yeah, get
Everybody,
better.
dexterity checks again to determine.
Oh no.
4.
Oh my god, and that one.
19.
12.
So give him the thick
Oh,
marker.
no fair.
Son of a bitch.
A new shape appears.
Oh my
that looks
God.
rather like a
Oh.
fruit.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
No.
Okay.
All right, I'm
Now,
not lifting
again,
my
so the nature, we don't have to take our pen
time.
off. It's
Nope,
just that
just
you
have to
don't
stop
move
moving.
it.
Just stop
Why was I
moving.
lifting it like a...
I think I'm just gonna go for it.
All right. You guys get a moment to look at it.
Oh, gods. Okay.
Everyone have their marker on the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody look up.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Whoa!
Done.
What was that noise a second ago? Somebody ripped their shit?
Don't worry about it. Doing fine.
Oh, this is good stuff.
Oh, I must look
I
down.
don't think that I'm doing very well.
There it is. All right. That's all I got.
I got it.
Is everyone finished?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone can pan them in. Give me.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wow.
Peach.
Yo.
You gotta show them, everybody. You gotta show
Okay,
them.
okay. Here, let me collect them.
Okay, okay, okay.
Do you know who's?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
doing it
okay.
left to right here. All right, we've got
Better than I thought.
we've got Cherall. Very nice.
Yes.
A little turnipy.
Radish. Anthony, what was that?
I wanted to make sure I went back over it.
Honestly.
Is that a penalty?
It doesn't get you a prize.
Oh,
There is.
That's,
Oh.
Bold.
that's
I
pretty
was-
good.
I like the boldness.
that did go quick.
Speedy
And
boy.
then we have Tossus.
Oh.
Very nice. All right, the compartments of Cherall and Tossus.
Oh, come on.
The extra scribblies not doing you any favors here. Open up, and an oaken token appears in front of you.
Okay, so we're in a sharing mood, I hope.
Really?
This is great.
I would say it not.
The lights flicker once more.
Okay, bring it on.
Oh, Dex.
Yep.
Please not a. Come on, I need the Sharpie,
19.
9.
16.
7.
So thick Sharpie, and then who had the lowest one?
Still.
Oh my god, Talon.
Me and this pen are best friends now.
Okay. Appearing before you appears to be the most complex design yet. Not that much more. But a turkey.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I feel like it's an advantage to have big hands on this
So
one.
stupid.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, I gotta like.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on, can you pause while we like. I
Pause?
don't want to write on the. Don't start the challenge. yet.
I haven't started the
It's like a flip. It's like a.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
Okay. Oh man. Oh,
Okay.
there's no point.
Oh no.
This is the time. Call it
Oh,
the turkey.
jeez.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So you have some time to look at the diagram.
I need no more time.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is not gonna be good. I feel like the fatty's not gonna.
Ring
help me.
around the rosy. Ring around the rosy. Ring around.
Okay.
Ring around that. Ring around.
All right, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Everybody look up.
Yeah.
When you got-
I've already lost it.
During this period of intermission,
Uh-huh.
you can't tell because the lights are off, but some of the podiums are flickering a little bit. A bit of a malfunction happening.
Oh, no.
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 Oh no.
Guys, is this my table's being weird.
Something's shaking.
Facing upward.
Ah!
Keep looking up. Keep looking up.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
What you got there?
Is it the same one?
Sure. You son of a bitch, Matt. Crazy Loach, this is your fault. I'm fucking done.
You're done?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, what was that?
That's bits.
Oh. Wait, so what's the pay me?
Pay me is also bits. It's just a different level. I don't want people to get sick of the same noise.
Is it just Cherall?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, you got it.
With me.
I think I got this one in the bag, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I got
All right, everybody.
Oh, come
The lights
on.
come back.
I swear.
That's like a relatively solid
Crazy.
attempt.
Oh my goodness.
What'd you do? Oh.
That would have been a perfect turkey.
Check that shit out.
That's
crazy.
Wow.
That's actually
All
crazy.
right, Cheryl's.
That's-
Wow.
turkey there.
Wow.
For Cherall.
There's guys in here.
I didn't know.
We have
Went short and then I recorrected
no.
too hard.
one feather went way off to the side, and then another turkey fruit here.
Hey, that's
So,
actually, if
that would've
it
been
was still a
3
turkey.
victories, yeah.
The
Yeah,
malfunctions unfortunately yielded no rewards. And on the hard setting, the winner, Cherall, the compartment opens, and 3 oaken tokens inside
Oh.
the podium.
It seemed to only drop one more. I've only gotten 2 total.
Can I roll an insight check?
You may.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Make a deception check.
Oh, I'm doing deception?
5 on insight.
Oh.
Oh.
Get out of here. 17.
14.
Okay. As far as you can tell, no deception. So far as the compartments have opened that you've seen, you've only seen them big enough for like 1 token. So it checks out as far as you can tell.
The godforsaken thing did a switcheroo on me.
Can I take one of my sickles and try to pry open whatever's popping open at their desks?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Got marker all.
Nat 20!
Nat 20.
Hey.
What are you trying to pry open again? The compartment?
I hear their I see their compartments opening up and mine hasn't.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if I can get a compartment to.
You take the sickle, and the podium is in such a state of decay. Like they're wooden, and they've been sitting here for ages. They're a little brittle to the touch, and just as you get this end of the sickle in, it slides and like makes a little bend.
Trying to
and
hide
you-
it from them.
And it comes open, and inside are 2 tokens that are bouncing around there inside the top part of the podium.
My podium sucks. I can't believe you guys all got used to open. I don't know what I
Yeah.
did wrong.
Once, and then it went wacko on me on the last one.
Yeah, it's old place.
Mine also malfunctioned.
Yeah, well, you ended up with like 2 or 3 tokens.
2 tokens.
2 tokens,
Yeah.
so you have 3 now.
Yeah,
I'm keeping track just to make sure.
Is that right?
1,
Yes.
3.
No.
One of
You
those
gave-
should be mine.
Yeah, because he took his.
Do I have 3?
You just said you had 2, so you
I
had
have
the 1
2.
from him
You got 2, and you also have mine. That makes
Everybody
3.
has got
and 1,
Open
and
up
then
your
we're stuck with
pockets.
0. I feel like we're getting the short end of the
Open.
stick. Wait,
Your pockets.
Everyone turn out your goddamn pockets.
Every Yagold knows how many
Everyone.
tokens they have on them at all times, and
I
you
know.
seem to be unsure.
No,
I'm
I know. I
Grabbyn
know.
standing there with like his pants open, like.
And I just open up the robe. See?
You said the robe had pockets.
Yes, this one. And I reach in and there.
Give me a deception check. give me a performance check, actually.
15.
As far as you can tell. I mean, he like jingles the pockets and it doesn't make a sound. Or
It is a very dashing robe, though, wouldn't you agree?
That is very nice. It's your wide eyes. I can never get a read on you.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, should somebody go check and see if this door is open now?
I will.
Okay.
Good for you.
Easy enough. Slides open, revealing another hallway.
I'm just, if you guys want to go ahead, I'm gonna just do another skirting of the room. I want to check the shelves. You can if you want to. I think they're all hollow. But if you want to check the shelves too, you can. I just want to just do another big loop. I know these oaken tokens are hidden, so.
In the hopes of making you hurry your ass up, I'll do it too.
I will too.
I think we also got enough for 2 more tokens. We're not resetting it, so it's hard to track.
Okay.
I am searching the room.
Now I'm double.
So,
Give me investigation checks for anyone looking around the room.
He said his thing was being weird. I want to try the same sickle trick on his thing.
Instead of investigation, give me sleight of hand to try and pry
We're
it delicately
doing
open.
investigations.
the next milestone is at 2,000.
16.
16.
8.
8. You guys look around the room. You're like pulling all the fake books off the shelves. It's making a kind of a clattering noise, and you use that cover of noise of the books to pry open another one. And this one, only one token inside the top part of it, but you do find them.
Then hurry over to a bookshelf. Well, I guess there's nothing.
Well, we tried, and that's what counts.
Next room. God damn it.
We tried.
And there is a door at the end of this hallway. However, as you've seen before, there is also a dispensary inside this hallway if anyone wishes to.
Get out this menu here.
Yeah, I can bring
Do
that
we have
back
any
up
idea
here.
what this flower? Well, the flowers are probably flowers, but the circles with the flower in the middle are the sun.
The wand is
Do we
looking
have
pretty
any
good.
idea what the?
I'm also curious about
There
the
we go.
flower.
Is
of the sun.
anyone willing to give me? I know this is a lot.
No!
2 tokens for the wand. I'm a magic.
Why would we give you 2 tokens? You already have one.
There is.
Don't you?
No, I have none.
No, it's 3. I thought we all had 3.
No, my podium broke. It never opened, and I got the thing at the first wardrobe, and I pressed. I trust your leader when.
Okay.
If you have 3, you get that circle thing with the flower, and you tell me what it does.
When did you ever see my compartment open?
I don't know.
Well,
Okay. If you want 2 oaken tokens.
just because I see a wand, and as a magic person, I could help you guys in the future. That's,
Okay.
I'm thinking of you, a family.
Of course. You're so selfless. I will give
I
you 2
know.
oaken tokens, but with interest.
Oh God.
So you owe me 3 oaken tokens.
Oh.
So do you want them now? At the price of a token.
That doesn't sound that bad.
Can I ask a question?
I'd almost take that deal.
Just knowing our family, do you expect to collect on your interest?
Well, your wit is as sharp as a butter knife, my friend.
Ah, well. Wait.
I'll take it. I'll take it before anyone else does. I'll do it.
I'll actually give you the 3 back, and he fucking won't.
No, I never said that. I accept the term.
All right, do you trust him or me more?
Look, tokenless leader feels pretty bad right now, and I just want to help save you guys.
Well, one part of that is bullshit because there is no leader, so the rest of it's probably bullshit.
Why are you holding out your hand?
Because I'll give you 3 back if you give me 2 now.
Will you give me 4?
No!
Okay, well then here's your 2 tokens.
Thank
Good luck getting those back!
You gotta trust the architect. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. Big
You
brain.
owe me 3
Wonderful.
tokens.
I hope that
Yeah,
thing spits in your eye and doesn't give you
is
shit.
there a time limit on this? We got a lot of issues.
Yeah,
going
like
on.
before we get the gold.
So are you getting the? You're getting the one?
I'm getting the one.
You're getting the one?
And it does not go unnoticed. Thank you.
I'm not doing it for your gratitude. I'm doing it for an extra token.
Okay. I don't get that fun. The 2 tokens.
I don't give a shit. One by one, you slot the tokens
Yep.
in. The machine kind of whirs to life.
You guys excited as I am?
Yeah, sure.
Does it actually have the question marks on it too?
The question marks are next to the thing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here goes nothing.
All right, touching
And
the
the
wand.
wand, yeah.
Okay, I need you to give me a percentile roll.
Okay. That's this percent and then also a D10, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. 33.
33. Okay.
It's pretty low.
That is going to get you the effect of a second level spell.
Oh. How does that work as a warlock? Oh, it's the wand that casts it.
Yes, it's so the machine itself seems to dispense a kind of magical energy
Got it.
that affects you. And what did you? 30.
33.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna try to get the same deal from his ass.
You gain.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
You gain the ability to cast Hold Person as an action without expending a spell slot. For 24 hours.
Are there people in here?
And then do I get the ability to cast it with a spell slot, or is it just without a spell slot?
No, because you haven't learned the spell.
okay.
You just have it at your disposal. So
Okay.
you have learned a random level 2 spell that you have in your possession to the end of the day.
Would I also... Is that something I get back on a short rest, like a warlock, or is it like
You can cast that as an action
whenever?
infinitely. yes.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
As an action, he can cast Hold Person without expending a spell slot.
And it doesn't just go away after the first one.
Nope.
Holy
For 24 hours,
shoot.
as an action, he can cast Hold Person.
Oh my god. Guys, I don't know. I was ordained by this machine as a magician master, and you will not be regretting your deal. And while I'm saying that, can I try to stealth sleight of hand my tokens into his pockets?
Into his robe?
Into his robe?
Yes, give me a sleight of hand check.
What's this backward ass thing you're doing?
Oh my god! Oh, now one!
As he moves to do it, one of the tokens falls and lands on the floor.
Are you
Unbelievable.
in your pockets? It fell from your pockets.
Everybody just saw you did that.
I didn't see that. You saw it?
I saw you throw a token at him. What in the hell did you do that
Why
for?
did you take a loan from me if you already had tokens?
I don't know where that
See, I
came
told
from.
you he had 3.
Maybe the compartment teleported it into my shirt and it fell out of nowhere.
I'm not buying it.
I just about had it with all your freaking token bullshit. Somebody buy the circle thing with the flower right now.
Okay, someone take my one token.
All right.
That I,
No,
that I didn't even know I had.
I'm gonna dive for it. Can I dive for it?
Both of you give me athletics checks as you try to both go for it.
So it's only one of the tokens that fell, because I had
Yep.
3.
Yep.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you got me with
Grabbyn is the first to dive for it.
Now who's gonna give me that same stupid deal? I'll give you give me 2 now. I'll give you 3.
What's in it for me? If I had to.
You have 2 more?
No, I'm just saying if I would offer a deal.
You're inquiring.
I want to know what you're looking for if I find it in the next room.
The
If I can
same
offer-
bullshit you agreed
Would
to
you
with
accept
her.
paying back 4 if I gave 2?
No, 3.
I mean, I'll look for 2 in the next
You
room.
have 2?
Oh,
I
I have 3.
Could
I
I
have
have
yours?
2 of them?
No. Oh, I mean, it's mine.
Could I have
Locally.
2 and you'll get 3 at a later time tonight?
No.
I'm gonna pocket the 1. I've now got 2. Shit, actually, I only need 1 more. Will you give me 1 more and I'll give you 2 later?
1 for 3. If I
No!
What?
I'm just gonna walk up to the machine and put 2 in. I'm gonna poke the flower because I'm curious.
Which one?
The bottom left under this action sword.
Oh, the bottom left. Great. Okay. So after the whirring subsides, it is going to expend. I need you to roll me. You get a random beneficial plant that pops out
Sweet.
from
the
our
Patreon.
homebrew. Yes,
Oh.
from our formidable flora.
Oh.
I need you to give me I think it's going to be, give me a d20 roll.
And Crazy Loach has just gifted 10 subs, so we're only 5 away from another malfunction.
Thank you.
Crazy,
Next time, you gotta set this up.
10,
so that
do
oh boys,
2d20.
the
Add them
amount of
together. Yeah,
subs.
so 10.
No, I had to turn that off. It was insane.
9.
19.
Come on, you want 10 oh
That
boys.
would murder me if I had it set up to do it.
just do it
for
real
each
quick.
Sub.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Can you
Oh
speed it
boy.
up?
Oh.
Find yourself with. Is that?
Thank you, Crazy Loach. Good to see you.
Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm on the right one.
I'm just still locked.
Okay, you find what is called folly fodder. It's a plant native to the forest regions. It's kind of a bell-shaped flower. It typically grows in little groups of kind of 6 to 8 on a single stem. When you make a ranged melee or spell attack, so any kind of attack roll, you can use a free action to chew on some of the folly fodder petals. And before you roll to see if the attack hits, you roll the damage die first, before even rolling to see if it hits, including any dice that would modify the damage, so sneak attack, anything like that. After you look at the damage, you can roll to hit that creature using that damage as the roll, or you can switch targets. So you can basically determine whether or not you want, if it's like a lot of damage that you could knock something out with very quickly, you could switch your targets.
Okay.
Yeah, so it allows you to sort of take a last second switch depending on the damage that you roll. Is there any other effects to that? If you switch to a new target, you would discard the previous damage roll and make a new one. So the idea being, it kind of gives you advantage and also the knowledge of how much damage you're gonna do.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a way to.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
Crazy luck.
Crazy Loach, now we got another malfunction. Thank you. Wow, you picked the best stream to come back with. Oh,
so,
thank
Grabbyn. We saw now that one is the flower. Have you gotten anything from the wardrobes?
I've gotten the healing potion.
Healing potion, but you haven't yet. Is there one that you want to know?
Yeah, I want to know about that circles and sun or flower or whatever. Do you have 3 goddamn tokens in there and you drop one
Grabbyn
and you
feels
still
like
have
he's
3?
losing his mind. Every time someone says they have no tokens, they walk up to the machine and bring
Goddamn thing, anybody sit!
I'm just trying to keep an eye out for you. How many tokens we'll need for the next one you want to get? So 3 is what you're aiming for.
Yeah, and I have 2.
Amy.
You have
I have 2 right now, yeah. Got one from the podium and the one you threw at him, and that's all I fucking
Okay.
got.
Grabbyn, I will give you 1 token now. If you give me 2 rooms from now.
I'll give you one
If
token
I
now.
got-
I'll give you 1 token now with no interest. I just want your help defending me more. Like, be closer to me in fights.
You've had a token.
For a rainy day, which is funny
We are
because I
clearly
turned the
living
rain
up to our
on.
family's reputation today.
Come on.
You have set up like a whole shadow economy with these tokens.
Listen, sure, I'll give you 1 next time I get it.
Okay. Well, I don't even want 1 back. Just let's stick together more, and you'll take the hits for me.
Oh,
All right.
All right.
And I'll continue to be forthright about how many goddamn tokens I find.
how many?
Yeah,
do
I knew
have
you
then?
would be.
I told you I have 2. Now I got 3.
All right, hit the
I'm
wardrobe.
gonna
I think
put
we're about to get another token.
Okay.
throwing them in.
3 tokens. And are you
Pressing the circle with the
the flower with the circles
sunflower?
around it?
Yeah.
Great.
Yes,
So-
we have
sorry, I'm
unlocked a
bringing up
token.
once again. Okay, I need you to
Hey,
give me.
Nate.
I need you to give me a D8 roll.
No, I'm terrible at these.
This is so fun.
Oh my god.
That's a 6.
6.
Pay me.
Pay me, Matt.
You heard.
We've got another token.
You
It's a
heard.
good reminder
All right.
that I owe you now.
As you feel the magic energy pouring out of the machine, you feel the magic pour into you, and then it almost feels like it emanates from you, as if you have an aura surrounding you.
Trying to grab it and push it back into me.
The symbol there appears to be kind of an aura-like symbol. You have, for the next hour, an aura of vitality. Healing energy radiates from you in an aura with a 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you.
Wow.
You can use a bonus action to cause 1 creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points. So that lasts.
Is there a visible?
I don't know how you gamed
He's
this.
glowing. You can't see the radius of it, but he is like he has a slight glow to his skin.
Oh.
Well, now you can choose to heal yourself.
It's nice and warm.
I don't know how you knew this, but now that we're staying close together, I'll have the ability to possibly heal you.
I love you, Grabbyn. You're the best.
Just out of curiosity.
What?
I'm sorry. Out of curiosity, would you also be able to heal?
Anybody who stays pretty darn close to me,
Well.
30 feet or so. I can't do it constantly every couple of seconds. What was it
Okay.
again? Every turn?
Bonus action.
It's a bonus action. I could do
Wow.
2d6
Hit
HP?
points. Yeah. You can basically top, as long as you're not in combat, you can constantly top off yourself and your allies.
Let's give it a little test run. I'm
For
feeling
an
a little
hour?
down.
For an hour. So if you guys take a short rest, it will have faded. By
Let's
then.
go!
Wait, before you go. Can you, I'm feeling a little, I got a little scrape here, and I want to heal it a little bit. Right.
I mean, you could roll for it, but as long as you're out of combat,
You wanna roll two?
Oh my god.
Rolled the 2d6?
You roll.
Okay.
again, every 6 seconds you can do it. So
Yeah.
you're able
Up
to
to full
heal. As
HP.
long as you're not in combat.
I
you can
do it to myself
Great,
as
you
well.
can do that as well. Yep.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
So
1 hour.
2 tokens are on our horizon. On
Okay.
our
we got
horizon.
2 in the chamber.
And
Excellent.
I'm just gonna not RP this. I'm gonna go and get one of the mystery healing potions with my 2 tokens.
One of the mystery healing, the healing
Or
potion,
mystery
and then there's
potion.
mystery potion.
Yeah,
Okay.
the one right below it.
Cherall walks over and gets mystery potion. I need you to roll me once again. The question marks that you guys seem to have realized at this point is like it dispenses a random one of that kind. I need you to roll me a d20.
Okay. 6.
Oh boy.
Everyone's excited.
Sorry. Crazy Loach again. Thank you.
God.
The machine dispenses an oil of slipperiness, which allows you to cover yourself with the unguent inside and gain the freedom of movement spell for 8 hours.
Wow.
Hey, since you can heal yourself, we want to try hitting it a couple of times now. See if you can break this barrier.
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna take
I'm stepping back.
I'm gonna take my sword this time. I'm gonna look at it first. Is this one has any like cracks maybe where the other one seemed pretty solid?
It's dusty and sort of
Yeah.
dingy and discolored, but not broken.
not broken, and I saw it pretty good when I hit it that last time. It was like an aura around it.
Yes, like it didn't even seem like you made contact with it.
Okay.
Like it seemed like it stopped you before you even hit it.
Nah. I don't think it's gonna do any good.
No?
No.
Can I make an Arcana check? See if there's like.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Okay. With a negative 1, 18.
18. As you give it a kind of very close inspection, you can get a sense as you kind of place your hand in a couple spots of that aura. Just something very potent and magical that has kind of a virile force to it. You do get the sense if you were to stumble across one of these machines that maybe with time had decayed, that aura might be lessened. This one appears to be in good condition, but you might be able to later identify one that could be tampered with safely.
Okay. All right, Grabbyn. I trust your instincts on hitting this thing. We can just keep going.
If there's another one that seems a little more broken down, maybe later.
Yeah. Okay.
This is just a hallway, right?
Yeah, you're just in a hallway right now.
Anybody else need healing?
Yes, I was just about to ask for you to top me off.
He's not farting, he's making that noise with his mouth. He's going.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, indefinite.
Plus anything? Oh, indefinitely heal. Okay.
I mean, it's every
Would you
6
like to heal
seconds
me
you
to
can do it.
4 hit inches? Full. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you for offering. That was kind of you.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Next
God,
one.
I need to be charging coins for this. Shit. Next time, it's gonna cost you a coin. All right. It's only gonna last an hour, I think. Let's go.
Okay. Well, I'll stick behind you since you're so
Yeah.
tanky now.
You can stay 15 to 20 feet back.
Okay, that wasn't the deal.
I can still heal you is the point. Let's go towards the next room.
All right, the door slides open.
Okay.
And the next room is revealed. You step into the next chamber, and you immediately feel as though you are about to, plead your innocence to a tribunal of sorts. There is a raised stage where a row of severe-looking mechanical elves, they're clearly not actual elves, but mechanical sort of animatronic elves, sit with very proper folded hands, and they're wrapped in these shining white silk robes. And they're all kind of looking down toward an area in the center of the room. It's kind of an open, circular center of the room. All around the perimeter of the room, not in that little center area, but all around the perimeter of the room, are various items of all kinds that seem to have little continuity between them. Hoops, swords, archery targets, sacks, training dummies, instruments, weapons of all different kinds. And on the front of the desks where the elves are seated, kind of once again in a kind of plaque-like formation, it says the following: impress, impress, impress. 3 chances each to prove your technique and artistry. So with all of these things all around the room, there's an open area in the center that appears to be a demonstration stage of sorts, and all of the elves are very eyes trained on the center of the room, sort of waiting.
We gotta impress them. Who wants to go first?
Yeah, you.
I'd like to take a look because, as the architect has so graciously pointed out, we don't have to play the game. We can just go through.
I have never been more proud of you for actually remembering the thing that I've repeated
Thank you
several
so much.
times now.
But if we didn't play the game last time, we wouldn't have gotten
All these tokens.
We got 1 billion tokens.
Again, though.
You got 1 billion tokens?
No, not really.
God damn it!
Lifts him up, he's shakes him upside down.
No, not literally.
I just like, I'd like to do an investigation for traps or.
Give me an investigation.
Take a look at those elves. If they have weapons, be careful. If not, fuck them. Just do it for performance.
And are you checking for traps? Because you can do it with
I'm checking
advantage.
for traps and hidden doors.
With advantage if you're
with
looking.
advantage. All right, so I'll take a 12.
A 12? As you give a little look around the room is stuffed full of junk. The whole place has all of these objects of various kinds that could be used in a performative sense, in a demonstrating sense. As you circle around the backside of that, like, curved desk where all the elves are seated, you give, like, a quick peek behind, and all of the elves kind of turn their heads toward you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And a little bit of like purplish energy behind the desk starts to kind of vibrate, just as if you were to maybe pass further there, that they would concentrate some kind of energy on you.
Huh. Pardon me.
And as you step away, they...
And then I'll just take a step forward again.
Okay. Yeah. No.
So they look like they could do us some harm, huh?
I think that they have a purplish energy that I do not want to tamper with.
Well, remember, I got this healing
Give me a
shit.
perception check as well.
Joe, if we get hurt, I can fix you up.
6.
Okay, the door out of the room appears to be behind the desk of elves, but you can't tell anything about it with that.
There's also a door.
You guys can see the outline of the door.
I'm gonna hit one of them dummies and see if they like it.
You're just gonna hit one.
Yeah, I want to impress them.
Yeah, he's got that.
Oh, you're going to initiate a performance.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you're going to attack one of the creatures that's
No!
going to be judging you.
How stupid do you think I am?
Well, that's neither here nor there.
I know. I'm gonna go. So there's weapons there.
There's weapons of all kinds.
Are there-
Basically, any martial or simple weapon you can think of is somewhere around the room here.
I want some cool martial weapon that does slashing damage.
Okay, let's take a look at that. Slashing damage, then?
Yeah.
All right, for slashing, you have a battle axe, a glaive, a great axe, a halberd, a longsword, and a whip. Those are your choices.
Whips do slashing damage?
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Grabbyn's gonna. The first thing is I'm gonna like put down my other weapons and stuff.
Okay. You sort of set the two larger weapons aside.
Yep. I'm gonna put start doing some. And then.
A whip is a one-handed weapon. Remember that.
Shit.
Just so you can't apply the great weapon fight.
Yeah. Shit. I take that back. Okay. Glaive though is like a long.
It's like
two-handed.
it's like a spear, but instead of a point on the end, it has like a blade on the end. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take the glaive. I'm going to take off my armor and my shirt.
Okay.
And I'm going
Revealing what kind of body underneath?
revealing just the thickest chest hair, but only in the like in a square in the front. It's like hairless on the side, arms, and back. It's just like a rectangular, like of thick hair, and I'm gonna like do a couple of like. And like take the glaive and like stretch it over my back.
All of the elves are sort of watching, almost like bobblehead, like idly by.
What'd they think of that?
I thought it was great.
Did they make any moves?
No.
Shit. Okay. And then I'm gonna go over. Is there like a dummy kind of?
Yeah,
in the
there's
middle
several
there?
like scarecrow type dummies that are like a wooden stake and then like straw and hay that are bundled with a kind of burlap around. them.
Okay. I'm gonna get into the
Dragging one
middle.
of those? Do you drag one up into the middle, one of the dummies?
Wherever
Yeah.
it looks like I have plenty of room.
As soon as you put the dummy in and then you kind of stand there, they were kind of just focused in the center of the room and then they all kind of draw their attention to the person in the center of the room.
All right, I'm gonna do like a little like twist over my head of the glaive, like a little helicopter twist, and then bring it down is the like kind of behind me and like a diagonal. Get a load of this! And I'm gonna like swing around and try to like cut the dummy's head off.
Give me an acrobatics check and
Okay.
then an attack roll.
Okay, acrobatics.
Oh.
12.
Okay, well.
Okay, and then an attack roll with a glaive. I'm proficient in this.
Yes, you would be proficient in this. It's just a martial.
Beep, bop, beep, boo. I don't think I can add anything to this.
The damage doesn't.
Yeah,
I'll tell you the damage, but do the roll
Yeah.
first, which
Okay.
would just be proficiency plus strength plus.
7.
7.
to
Okay.
hit.
7 to hit, and now roll for damage, which is a D10 plus your strength modifier.
9 damage.
9.
Yeah. Damn it! I should have done the penalty.
Yep, 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay, excellent. So as he swirls the glaive around and then takes a slash and then it cuts it and he looks at the damage. So the twirling was pretty good. Mm-hmm. And then the hit was a little bit of a graze, but then a little bit of the straw spills out and the damage ended up being pretty decent, even with the hit being not, even with the accuracy not being perfect.
Okay.
And all of the elves sort of.
All right.
That's a Yagold.
But the thing said earlier I get 3 chances, right?
It did indeed.
Okay.
Are you trying something different or are you trying.
Still the glaive. This time I'm gonna try to do like a twirl on each side instead of above my head. Like twirl here,
Okay.
end up like with it kind of behind me, horizontal, and then and kind of right down the middle on the head.
Okay, sounds like the same kind of thing. So give me another acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
To hit and damage.
Acrobatics is 18,
18.
and then I'm going to use the -5 penalty
Okay.
and try to do the extra damage.
You-
So I don't add my +5. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Still, can I? Still with the -5. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, but you have to just re-roll.
I'm gonna
the
use a
d20.
different die. 11 to hit,
Okay.
but
now do the damage.
but it's gonna
You
still get the extra
damage.
10, right? 6 + 2 is 18 damage.
18 damage. Okay. This time, after a couple of twirls and a nice horizontal slash, that truly, like the seams of the burlap kind of burst open, and a bunch of that straw starts to spill out. You watch as the elves sort of. There's like a fake, like a murmur in the room, and then a clapping.
I think they like.
Does it seem like if he goes again, he's gonna take all the oaken tokens if there's 3 successes?
So the sign says, impress, 3 chances each to prove your technique.
Okay.
So.
Great job.
All right. This time, okay, the glaive only has a blade on one end, right?
Yes.
Otherwise, it's just kind of a long. Okay. I'm going to. What else? It's pretty crowded with shit around. Is there like benches nearby, maybe?
Yes, there are. There's
Okay.
chairs, benches. There's all kinds of props and furniture.
This time, I'm going to. I'm gonna like slowly walk around it in a circle, and like doing a couple of different forms with the glaive, like holding.
This
and
is
then
very. You killed her!
Exactly.
You murdered her! A little Pedro Pascal going on.
And I'm gonna whichever bench is kind of closest to it, I'm gonna try to do like a quick feint, jump to the bench, jump and kick the dummy so that it falls over, and then I'm gonna try to glaive it right
Down
down
snap.
kind of in the face.
Okay, this time you're gonna give me a performance check.
Okay.
Give me that first.
Performance.
3.
3. Okay. Now give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
10.
10. So you knock the dummy over with the kick, and it's gonna hit automatically. Roll for damage now. So now it was performance
With the glaive.
Yeah, no hit required.
And that's gonna be 5 damage.
5. So this time, after that display, sort of a almost like a Jack Black style, like agile. And then you look up at the elves, and they.
Well, last one was pretty good. God damn it.
They seem to be taking it all into consideration. And after that third one, one of them, the one in the very middle, sort of motioning you.
Somebody else now, I guess. And I'll like,
go.
toss the glaive back into the pile and go and get all my stuff back
Okay.
on.
Guys, I'm gonna need you to back me up on this one, because maybe part of the performance is how excited you guys get, okay?
Yeah, you'll get about as much backing up as I did.
By the way, I clapped
From
for
me.
you. I clapped for you.
I didn't
Said
hear
good
it.
job. You
I only heard the
so
wooden
into it.
things.
He did clap for you.
To be fair, he
All right, you'll get a clap.
All right. And I'll give you an oaken token. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm gonna step up,
Gave, not give.
right up to the center stage. They're all looking at me.
They all.
Look down and then, hello. And then I'm gonna say, I have a few jokes for unemployed people, but they never work.
Oh, it's very funny. You owe me so
Give me a
many
performance
tokens
check.
for laughing at this.
Is that the end of the joke?
Yes, clap.
25.
25 performance check. All of the else, there's a long pause, and you're like getting a little worried, and then ha 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 ha.
Ah, good crowd, good crowd.
Walk around with like a unlit torch, like
Shit. You're too much, you're too much.
Quite unsettling.
I'm gonna try to stealthily like make it look like I'm not looking at my notes.
You've got your.
I have my notebook. Thank you. If you like that last one, you're going to love this next one. So, yeah. So I've been starting this new diet. It was recommended to me by a doctor. It's a seafood diet. So I see food and I eat it.
Oh, okay, yes.
give me a performance check.
Very clever.
Sweating. 17?
17. Okay.
God, you're
You just like
Plus
can't miss,
9.
man.
They all sort of turn, and with less gusto, but ha 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 ha.
Oh man, I love you guys.
And
You
it's
guys
at this moment, I believe we have a malfunction,
We do.
We do.
that the laughter, ha 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 ha,
calm down. It'll be.
Oh no.
Guys,
You want to throw something at it?
Do something other than a joke.
I'll insult it. I can insult it.
Yeah, try insulting it.
If ignorance was a virtue, you'd be a saint by now.
Give me a performance with disadvantage.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be finding just something small enough to throw. To just
Sure,
maybe-
there's brick stones.
I won't do it yet.
Okay.
It's gonna be another 17.
17, okay. And even with the one kind of malfunctioning, the rest of them kind of ha 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 ha. Like a lot of them are kind of loosely kind of looking around the room. There's a little bit of steam rising from the neck of
Give a
one of
little
them.
prestidigitation sparks.
How far away is that one? Like, could I
15 feet.
could I get close enough and like turn my maul around and just with the handle of the maul just kind of like poke the head so that it kind of goes back to its regular
Yes,
spot?
give me a get dexterity check because you try
You
to
owe
kind
us
of
a
prod it
third
back.
token.
Dexterity.
18.
18. You reach out with the end of the maul and you're able to kind of push on its jaw and it kind of clicks back into place. Ha ha ha. And it kind of laughs normally there for a second.
You're welcome.
And some of the steam is rising from the other ones. They're functioning at the moment, but they look like one kind of bad circuitry might set them all off. But you have, and the lead one in the middle sort of.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Get the gold.
I don't know if I can fix them all like I did that last one. Be careful, everyone.
All right.
Who's next?
Oh, you would like me to go?
I can
You can
stay
go
behind.
ahead.
Okay. Wonderful. Is there a deck of cards?
There is indeed a deck of cards. There's multiple decks of cards.
I feel like I could show off a few of my tricks as playing cards are my proficiency.
Tossus, what happened to your voice?
Got real sexy smooth there for a second.
Don't tell us, tell them.
So.
So
Don't tell us, tell them.
Yeah. So I guess for my first trick, I'd like you to take a look at this, and I just want to like do one of those cool things that like they do in like that Now You See Me movie where they just like flick the cards all over and they're like.
Sure. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Magicians. They're not.
Oh boy. Plus 10, 25.
25. Flicking the cards around a little bit. Some of the steam is rising, and then they kind of click back into place, and you get one of those like enthusiastic.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. That's really nice of them.
Two more.
Two more.
Hurry.
So for my next, I'll and then I spread them all out and I just flip from one end and it just unfurls the whole thing across and I swipe it right back up.
Give me a sleight of hand and a performance check for that one. Both of them.
So that's a 28 for sleight of hand.
Wow.
And
A half a token for this shit.
is a 15 performance.
15 performance, excellent. As you finish up that trick, even kind of more enthusiastically.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And for my last trick, I suppose, I'm going to. Is that dead dummy? still there?
Yeah,
I'm
there's
gonna
like straw across the floor.
I'll take like one of the strands of straw and I'll like go and I'll go up to the elf and I'll be like, would you be so kind? And just place it in their little hand or something. And then I'll walk across the room and I'll flick a card in order to cut it in half.
Give me an attack roll. Give me a d20 plus proficiency plus dexterity.
So 9 plus 13 plus 1, 14.
14.
15.
15, and then also add give me a sleight of hand in addition to that, since it's not really a weapon attached, but you are making it.
I'm 29.
29, and from all the way across, you barely even turn around and you kind of throw it back, and it goes by, and just the very top tuft falls off. And the piece of straw falls out of its hand as it's attempting to clap.
Thank you.
At that moment, like 3 of them stand up.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. It's wonderful.
And
I'm sorry, thank you. It's a hot audience out there.
Hot damn!
I'm glad I warmed them up for you.
Okay. How tall is this room? Where's
we'll
the
say
ceiling?
10-foot ceiling.
Oh. Okay. And how wide is it?
Say 20 by 20, like it's a decently.
Shit. Okay.
What the hell are you gonna do to us?
Not to you.
If it's a small room, might not have a choice.
Okay, the first thing I'll do is there like a bow and arrow?
Yes, there's weapons of all kinds. Take a
Okay,
pick.
I'm gonna go and grab the bow and arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And you shoot things, right?
I have been known to.
Try and shoot me.
I'm.
Okay. So we're gonna go opposite sides of the room,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hold position. Do it.
Goodbye.
Fire. Give it. She's letting you attack her on purpose. Give it with advantage. So it's a d20 plus, because this is a.
If you
It's
roll
a
a goddamn crit, I'm gonna be so mad.
plus dex plus proficiency. D20 dex proficiency.
I mean, I guess
Roll of a 19 or 20 is a crit for me. Wait, no, that might be only with
I think that's only. I don't know.
With
No,
actual
with
weapons?
champion. I think that's just.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your
any-
weapon
any-
attacks score a critical hit on a
I
roll
guess-
of 19 or 20.
I guess killing yourself is kind of impressive.
Okay, 15 plus dex plus proficiency is 18.
That will hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Oh.
Did you take a longbow or a short bow?
Oh, I took a short bow.
Okay, short bow. That does less damage.
Oh, great. Yeah, I take that.
It's like a D8. a
D6. D6 plus your dexterity modifier.
Is it? Wait, did you say 8?
D6.
You're welcome. 2 plus dex. 2.
All right, so I'm gonna catch it.
And she snatches it out of the air there. And they do give you like an applause. It seemed like because the weapon was somewhat unassuming that they give you a clap, but are
Seeing that, she's going to spend a key point and throw it back at Grabbyn.
go ahead and do it.
You never told me that was gonna happen.
Give me an attack roll.
Oh my god.
And I do that. I do that with my plus 4 to hit, right?
Yep.
15 to hit.
Miss.
Shit.
Yes. So you have your armor and stuff back on. Did you put that back?
I said that I
Okay,
went and
great.
go and got
damn
it.
it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
So Grabbyn dives out of the way. As he ducks, it kind of ricochets off his armor there and goes to the side. And they're in the middle of clapping, and they kind of.
Why in the hell did you tell me you were gonna do
Grabbyn,
that?
why didn't you let me hit you? It would have been impressive.
Well, you scared the shit out of me.
And one of those ones, as it tilts its head, sort of. Some of the steam rising.
If you'd have told me,
Oh, so it's my fault. Okay. I'm
you
gonna.
want me to hit you next time?
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on that one.
Okay.
They operate sort of like humanoids. Yeah. What kind of saving throw is that again? I think it's wisdom.
I don't have it here.
Pretty sure it's wisdom.
Yeah,
It's a
wisdom
pseudo humanoid, as long as it's infused with magic. Okay, wisdom saving throw. 13.
I believe my spell save is 8 plus my proficiency, so 11 plus charisma 14.
14, so it fails. So that one, as it's steaming, it suddenly you hold it, and it feels a little weird because it's not quite a humanoid, but the magic it's been infused with sort of tricks things into thinking it's humanoid, even magic a little bit. So the creature reacts, and all of the elves suddenly turn their attention to Showmi. And with some of the elves malfunctioning and moving some of their parts, the door in the back like slides open and then closed again, and open and closed. Like the whole
Stop
room
it!
is kind of.
Should I drop it?
Yeah!
Okay, I'm just off.
You
Cut it
drop
out.
it, and the door clambers shut and then sort of swings open. So there's a little sliver open on the back door there.
I'm gonna start walking toward it.
Yeah, me too.
Some of the sparks begin to fly.
If you
here
want
and
to do
there.
anything else, you better hurry up.
Well,
You want me to shoot you again?
yeah.
I gotta go for
Go
another
ahead, do the
shot.
same thing.
I added. What did I add? It's a natural 20.
Oh no.
1d6 doubled
6.
plus your dexterity modifier.
4 plus 0 is 4. Do I get any? No, it's critical with melee, heavy.
You can still reduce it.
Yeah, it's just
So
4
8.
damage.
So 8 doubled.
No,
Oh,
you
was it
rolled a
2
2.
doubled with no additional.
4 damage.
wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once again, you get a very similar, sort of appreciative but mildly tepid reaction.
And I'll just stand there.
Stand fucking still, Grabbyn.
Alright.
Tossing it one more
Go
time.
ahead.
Okay.
You can
Donk.
do it with advantage.
I'll turn my rump, like my unarmored rump.
Oh my God. 17 to hit?
That'll
Oh,
hit.
no, sorry. 15 to hit.
That will not hit. Well, if I allow it to hit,
But she still has to throw it across the room. It has to do with her accuracy as well. So even though you're standing still, it just goes a little bit wide over the shoulder, and again you get kind of a.
all right, one more time.
From
I'm
the
gonna
elves.
quickly take my armor off.
In that moment, as they continue to kind of break down, the steam is rising, some sparks are kind of flying. Some of them hold out their hands, and to both Tossus and Showmi, a little like bracelet appears around their wrist that's like purplish in color. And a couple other elves point to the two of you, and a greenish bracelet appears in color.
around our.
Yes, around your wrists. A door on the side of the room that was not visible before, a sliding wall, opens up, and with a purple glow around the border of this room, looks like a different kind of shimmering color, and also in little letters across the top, it says, "Most impressive." And on the other door, behind the elves, it says, "Least impressive." And the two colors that appear on your wrists are on that side.
We will be
Give me those bracelets.
headed out that way.
I earned this.
I don't think
Fuck.
so.
We gotta go.
I didn't even get to do my third trick.
This thing's gonna blow.
Oh, God.
Hey, be safe out there.
Right.
Meet you at the gold.
We'll see you.
You still owe me coins, don't you forget.
What?
We're so far.
They're like stepping back. So there's like a shimmering purple kind of barrier, and you're able to step through it. And for a moment, your wrist catches on it, and then the purple kind of meshes together, and it lets you through. So it allows you through with the colored bracelet. And in addition to that, as soon as they step through the door, you guys are still sort of watching them from afar, and a couple coins drop from the ceiling, having been most impressed from your ceiling, the two of you, in the purple room. You each get 2 tokens there.
Those are mine.
I put them over my eyes.
I don't think we see that.
And
do we?
you did see that, but they're
Oh.
through the purple door, so they're on the opposite side
I
of
might
the
need
door.
to spend these to keep myself
No,
alive.
don't you dare.
I need to keep
No,
my alive.
those are
I need,
mine.
if I
You
need
owe me
to, Bye.
And you watch them disappear into the purple room.
Let's go.
God, fine. Couldn't just let me hit you, Grabbyn.
I
I'm
tried.
gonna go.
And you walk
green.
through the least impressive door. As soon as you guys pass through that door, the ceiling opens up a little bit, and 1 coin drops right between you.
I go to grab it.
Give me athletics checks, both of you. Because you have deflect missiles, which is you're good at catching objects, you get to roll with advantage.
Athletics.
Yes, you got 2 each.
12.
8.
And leaping up into the air, Cherall snatches the oaken token out of the air.
What in the hell is this fucking place doing?
And you, from across the room, from the 2 different doorways, you kind of look at each other, and
Have fun.
both of the doors close. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
What a
Oh
fucking
my.
mess.
Well done, everyone. If there was any spillover, we will keep track of that for the next episode.
Yes, we've got 319.
Excellent.
And then 2 malfunctions.
Two subs. 2 malfunctions?
2 malfunction subs.
Great, so on the way to another
2
malfunction.
subs.
Phenomenal.
What did I say? 3 what?
312 or 319?
319.
That is where we'll pick it up next week. Thank you, Alex and Talon. They will be back, but not next week. They will be going to a different part of the challenge and then rejoining the party perhaps at a later time.
At a later and more impressive time.
They walk back with like all the
More wardrobe things.
Buttholes. God damn it.
and the very destitute Grabbyn and
I literally
Cherall.
have. I have none right now. You all have
But you have a
6
healing
and
thing,
7.
that's nice.
How many did you end up with at the end there?
3.
I have
still have 3.
I have 6, but 3 that they know about.
I have 1.
None.
Thank you.
That is where we're going to pick it up next time. Thank you guys so much for all of the donations, the bits and subs, and the
Yes.
sounds. We got the sound working, which was
Oh, boy.
Right. Oh boy.
Told ya. Told you it was good.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So we'll be bringing it back next week and following the Yagolds further into the challenge chambers. Keep an eye out as well for some tasty hints dropping regarding Campaign 2, which we will start to.
Like.
Said keep a.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I tried. I asked today what we were
It's still too far. As we get a little closer,
You're right.
we'll start to
Okay.
sprinkle some stuff in. We're still pretty far away.
Okay.
But thank you guys.
Countdown to
for joining
campaign
us.
2.
Yes, if anyone watching on TikTok, thanks for checking in.
Oh
and-
yes, yeah, we've got
Yeah.
we've had people coming in and out.
That's
It's
great.
Hey,
Thank you so
TikTok.
much.
Yeah.
We'll try to do it again next time.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Matt.
Any
That was
parting
fun.
words?
Thanks,
Yeah.
Aw.
Plenty more bizarre challenges to go. And you guys chose the right path, so you missed out on a couple other things. They might get sprinkled in there anyway, but
You
Right
mean
path?
as in not correct, as in
right
Oh.
direction, left
I thought you
direction.
meant correct, and I was about to get.
The left one was just a pit that you fall into.
And it's over.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, guys. That
Yes,
was
thank
fun.
you. It was so
I'm gonna
fun.
have you guys back.
Of course.
That was
of
so
course.
dumb.
wait. So y'all are not back next week.
Not next week.
No,
but
it's
they
just you
will
and I
be-
next week.
Oh shit.
Yes, unless we can get a last minute jump in, it might be it might just be following Grabbyn and Cherall.
Give me
What are you
some.
looking at?
You end up with so many goddamn tokens,
I
all y'all.
only
She
have
did not
one.
end up with a ton of it.
And I offered you a
Alright.
loan that you turned down.
He gave me a better offer.
He gave me a better offer that I was able to ignore immediately.
Yeah.
It's like Cherall like establishing credit in Oaken Tokens.
Oh, I lost the sound again.
Oh.
Somebody did the thing.
Wait, which one was
Did we
it?
just not
It's
hear
a
it?
whole boy. Maybe it
Oh,
we are-
boy.
we are being-
Oh boy.
Yeah,
There
it was
it
just
is.
delayed a little bit. Is that what it was?
No, I saw the thing and then I heard this. It doesn't matter.
Well, here you get a bonus
Well,
one.
thank.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, try not to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do your best.
We'll do our best.
I
Do your
know,
best,
that-
but you know,
that-
if you do,
Yeah.
You might,
Not the
you might end up
heavy hitters, it
meeting
might
up
go
with some
hard.
different Yagolds by the time you come back.
thank you guys so much. We will see you next week
Oh,
at the
should
same
we
time.
should
Oh
thank-
yes,
we should
please,
thank-
if you
we should
wanted to.
thank-
Yeah.
thank.
We were doing that a little on the way, but
Yeah, I'm so
Different
sorry.
Yagolds will burst through the Yagoldiverse.
Oh no.
Gimme?
Yeah.
Okay, Nicole subscribed. Crazy Loja did 1,000 bits. You love Rookie resubscribed. Crazy Loja did 500 bits. Crazy Loja resubscribed, and then did 100 bits, and then 400 bits, and then Wiz Ren Ang did 500 bits. Jeff Powers did 100 bits. Crazy Loja gave out 5 community subs, and then another 10. Thank you so much. Bogodoko did 5 bits. Crazy Loja did 1,000 bits. Oh my gosh, Crazy Loja 5, 6 subs, and then Drakkar Noir for life subscribed. Thank you.
Amazing.
Voltic Kate Me Baby 100 bits. Chicken Nuggets 10 bits. Hoodie Slayer 100 bits. Hoodie Slayer subscribed. Thank you.
you guys.
Chompinator. There's so many new faces. Thank you all so much. ECAP and
Thank
Jeff
you.
Powers. Thank you all very
thank
much.
you guys. What a blast.
Nice.
Hop into the Discord if you're not there.
Oh yes.
Hey, make a thread for. I had this fun mini game in a game I played, and maybe we'll make a spin on it for the challenge.
Oh,
we'll just toss stuff
dang.
in. No
Tossin'.
guarantees. I'm not guaranteeing.
Tossin'.
I do have some other.
It's vacation, Matt, right now.
Tossus, you challenge.
Toss us your challenge.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week. Have a wonderful week.
Oh,
Have a wonderful
bye.
night. We love y'all.
Bye.
Oh, goodbye.